I'm FD from Roll with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
I'm rolling with FD.
And this is my co-host, Big John.
Hey YouTube, it's your boy Big John. Thank you for rolling with me and FD here on What to Play.
We're here every week.
Big John, what's going on?
What's up? What's going on?
Talking sports, the hobby, pop culture, and much more.
Catch us every Tuesday night talking about sports, the sports car hobby, and current events. Go Bears.
Most of these teams that do not care about if they're winning ball games. They care enough about, are you interested in what they're doing?
Beckett probably going out of business or getting bought sooner.
I don't think Kawhi Leonard, if he comes back, he's going to end up going back out.
Dion, you don't got to like that he cocky, but he got a right to be.
Big John, if Jimmy Butler goes to the Bay, I'm on the ground and I'm not. And you all know we're going to bring on guests from the hobby and everywhere else that you want to hear from.
You have to be prepared for haters. You have to be prepared for people who don't like you.
I started opening up my first packs in 1976.
I don't want to interrupt you, but while you're talking, I just got some background entertainment for you, but keep going.
What are you playing? Michael Jordan.
We got Junior in the house and Paxton in the house.
A lot of players got to find a way to win based on their own strengths.
What would we say is John Morant's strength?
Attacking the rim.
You know, small guards attack the rim, don't play long. This is the What's to Play podcast. What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Yo, what up?
What's
Yo.
up? Imani in here. Big John is in here. What's happening? Monday night.
Monday night party. How's it going, folks?
Let's go.
Let's turn up.
What do we want to talk about
Let me ask.
first?
Shoot, where we start, man? We got a whole man. Well, we got catching up to do. We got all that. We got a lot of stuff happening this weekend.
Hold on. First off, I want to say I think the last time I was on with Big John, he brought his son Junior on, and I think I predicted the Super Bowl that just recently happened. And at that time, I was telling people back in the day, "Go Hurts, baby." Hurts, don't it?
I mean, that brings up a great topic, though. Where
Roll Tide.
no one's really talking about Hurts kind of during the season. We're talking about Herbert. We're talking about Burrow. Where is Hurts ranked as a modern day quarterback?
I mean, he's top half of the league, but I don't know if he makes it to the top 10.
Yeah, I don't think he made top 10 either.
Oh, hold up. Who is?
I think he's over Josh Allen. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's over Josh Allen. I mean, he won it, but I mean,
But Josh Allen's MVP.
but he's still. Well, he only did 100 and some yards in the Super Bowl, but still.
No, that Super Bowl was over regardless of what his stats were. He managed that game. He controlled
That's all
that
he
game.
did.
He controlled that game. I'm not even gonna say managed. He controlled that game. When they needed a throw from him, he made a throw. He probably would have had another touchdown if they wouldn't, ticky-tack.
Well, plus he knew what they were
person.
doing before he even snapped it too. Like he literally walked out onto the field and said, "Okay, no, they're set up like this. Watch this. Hold on, nah, go deep, bang, just a little, then like go down there. I'll find you."
Because it's not like Saquon ran for 150 yards.
Nope.
He controlled that game.
And all defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but I mean, you talk about top five quarterbacks. They're going to name Mahomes, Allen, Lamar,
Burrow.
So
I guess you could put him.
they got 8.
But
Super Bowls count for something.
that's true.
Going to 2 in 3 years counts for something.
That is also correct.
Correct.
And playing well in both.
But defense do win championships.
Should have won the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say first one. There was some help
that
from
fumble.
some guys in the black and white jerseys over there. You know.
The Chefs.
Because what if
It didn't help him out this year though. So
what if I said that Mahomes never goes to another Super Bowl?
I wouldn't stretch it that far.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
I don't.
You know,
Well, I don't. I mean, if Burrow comes out, if Cincinnati can finally get the offensive line together, then you might have a case. But Burrow still has to win games. That's basically his kryptonite. Is Joe Burrow. But other than that, I mean, who? I mean, are we talking about the Bills might get him? Can Lamar get him in the playoffs? Can he? You know, I don't see nobody in the AFC that can just stand up with Mahomes. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. You know they're asking Kelsey if he comes back to take a backseat role, right?
Yeah, duh. He's old. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Just block.
How many catches did he make in the Super Bowl? Because I just remember
He had like 3
or 4.
Butterfingers. Butterfingers. Yeah. No, you got your other guy. They just need a line. That's it. Once they get an offensive line, goodness gracious, that was jeez.
Bro, you're seeing the result of paying your quarterback $60 million a year. The whole season, you no offensive line, the defensive line wasn't that great even with Chris Jones. The linebackers couldn't name a linebacker on Kansas City. Couldn't name a DB on Kansas City. And then young receivers, they don't have a great receiver. So,
well, no great receiver, no offensive, but it doesn't matter if you don't have a line, your offense is gone. I think we all see that. No matter who you're throwing it to or the quarterback, if you show up like that, to the Super Bowl, I don't care if you got Randy Moss on the team. It ain't happening.
But we know the reality is Kansas City really shouldn't have been there. I mean,
I seen a meme where they said this what Patrick Mahomes would look like if he was drafted by the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I think that's correct.
I mean, if the refs don't help them, Kansas City's not there. They're not. What was there? 15-2 in the season?
No, they only lost. I think they only lost that one. No, they only lost one game.
They're the worst 16-1 team I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, it was a bad. It was terrible. But the problem was predicting the Super Bowl. It was like they just kept winning.
Yeah.
How can you go up against it? They just, for some odd reason, it's Angels in the end zone, and they just kept winning.
Yeah.
So I just being, like I said, being a Falcons fan, I definitely know the refs and what they be calling, especially on that pass interference against Pitts. But no pass interference. So I mean, I understand.
Carolina Falcons. You got to get over there. Consistent.
No, we in Penix. We're gonna be at the Super Bowl next year.
A lot of blessings.
I don't know about Penix.
We're gonna get you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get Myles Garrett somehow. Be right beside Jarrett. We'll get our defense straight over there.
You think Myles Garrett's coming to Atlanta? He
said he want to come to a contender. Yes.
Well, he left the Cleveland Browns.
No. Well, we put the hand down, and
no, keep going lower, and that's where the Falcons
we don't need to be measured over here.
No, okay? They're even lower.
You know Atlanta is basically Cleveland South, right?
Let's stop it.
Southern Cleveland.
Rise up all day, okay? And then he can go to, and that'll be great. Like I said, in the draft, we missed a couple of things in the latest. We got a new GM and everything. Penix we trust. Only thing we gotta do is draft some defense in there, and we good to go.
Where's Kirk Cousins going? What do you think?
I think Jets. I think they love him for some reason. They love him for what I'm hearing. They love him up there.
You go from Zach Wilson to Aaron Rodgers to him. That's rough.
And like I said, the bad thing about it is they got Jordan Travis on the team. Jordan Travis is a very good quarterback from Florida State. He just broke his leg. But I know he can't play this year, but he's a solid quarterback. But the thing with the Jets is the same thing with the Cowboys. Both the owners are crazy old, and they know it takes it a while to rebuild. And they might even see the process happen. So they go, we gotta win now. We gotta get these people in here now. But Jets franchise, they gotta blow it up. Period.
Big John, did you throw something up here?
Yeah. So we're talking about football. Topps Chrome football comes out in 2 days. What are we thinking about that?
Terrible. I don't like none of the football.
None of it?
Why is that, Amani?
I don't like none of the pictures. If you look at the
Leaf 2.0.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of just the non-logos there, but they're not even trying to hide it. The basketball is even worse. But like we said, it's hard for me. And they come.
At least it's on-card autos.
I mean, what's that?
Yeah, for that PSA 9, that's way off center.
I mean, look at. Even like people come to my table all the time with this, and it's just I turn down some autos for good prices. I go.
So, Amani, are you saying you're not big on unlicensed product?
I can't do it. I know people that can, and they drool over it. They love it. They worship Leaf like it's whatever. But I can't do it. Nope.
It's very dependent on who it is and what it is. But yeah, for the most part, meh on the Leaf.
The only good thing to this is that most of the rookies signed in their own car autos. That is the only good thing about that product.
That's true.
But it doesn't look great. And if they're going to be that off-centered the way PSA's new grading standard is, it's going to be a loss of money for a lot of people.
First off, shout out to this comment because that is like the nicest that is the nicest example of the unlicensed photo, but they can't just have that same pose for everybody though too.
No.
So I mean, I'm glad they reserved it for the number one individual, but like outside of that, some of them, Amani, what was it with Steph Curry? Because at the bottom, it couldn't say what was it?
Oh yeah, it couldn't say Warriors.
What did it say?
I said no, it couldn't say Golden State. It just said what was it? It's Oakland or San Francisco, wherever they at. You couldn't even get the name. It just gets the city. Like it couldn't say the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like San Antonio.
Yeah,
like,
just at San Antonio.
Getting worse. Like, yeah, you can't do that. Now, like I said, go ahead.
They have a real problem right now with this first year stuff coming back. Even with the top scrolling WWE, the images is not. Nobody likes the images of the cards. Like they like the names, but not the images. And this is your, flagship product, Topps Chrome. I think at first off the bat, you should have got this one right.
But see, this is what I think everything is rushed out. One, because of Wemby, number one. Okay, is you just have to rush all this stuff out because the basketball looks horrendous. I see YMCA jerseys look better than what they're putting on this thing, and so. And it should, but the football at least has some kind of character to it. But when you're rushing out a product like this, I'm like, okay, just get it right when the license come about. Because if they don't, I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess everybody be selling Pokemon then.
Well, we're still banking on Wemby, and we're just getting into the 2024 basketball draft class. And then football season over with, and we're still getting this. We're just not getting this year rookies products.
I know.
Calendar is so messed up, and I think that's why car prices are messed up. Because
it happens time and time again. It's literally it feels like anytime it counts, it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of Wemby in the market as well, right? We talking about everything that's out there. It's a lot. Wemby's oversaturated. So then what do you do? You oversaturated the main rookie. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. isn't he like the 5th most graded, or what was it? He was top 10.
It's like up there.
I don't know what the number was, but
It's
top
up there.
10 most graded individual of all grades.
But it worked.
Yay, Bo. So,
Yay, Bo.
Fellas.
There he is. Hey,
Hey, what's
Bo.
good?
Woo! Game's on here now.
Hey, good to see y'all. Sorry I'm late. You know what I'm saying? Had some co-parenting to do tonight.
all good. Understood.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Wemby cars being oversaturated in the market.
Yeah, man. For sure. It was a lot of Wemby's getting graded, and dude, hard to get some 10s too.
Man, what?
I got a handful of 9s on my last submission.
Yeah,
more than a handful on mine.
Hey, actually, that's a great kind of transition into what do y'all think about this new grading criteria with PSA?
I think it's all. I think it's all smoke.
Well, okay. Hold on. So to catch everybody up, supposedly they're changing it, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It used to be a 60-40, and now it's the 55-45, something like that, within your left, right, up, down kind of scenario. But, I was literally talking to this about I was talking with Amani about this today. We had recently we've been grading quite a bit with GameStop. We're kind of doing some like test and tune, right? So for instance, I sent a Caitlin Clark that I thought, because I had probably like 4 or 5 at a time. So I literally picked out like the best of the best. And the one that I thought would got a 10 literally got a PSA 9. And I was like, what? Man, this must be a really hard card to grade. So I told Amani, I said, I got this second best one. I'm sure it's just going to be a 9, but I'm going to grade it. This week comes back with results. Bam, gets a 10.
Got that gem.
Wait, you guys just announced a stricter, criteria. Like, are we really changing this, or like Amani said, is this just smoke?
Look, this is a example of you on a date with somebody, and they keep talking, and it goes to the point of like, oh yeah, I used to be a stripper in OnlyFans. Like, okay, that's enough. Let's just can I get to tell you keep talking, and then they go about on like, oh my god,
Amani, I can't tell you any secrets. Jeez,
I'm on my bad. And so it's just like they keep talking, and they go like, oh, I used to, da 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 da, and it's like, you shouldn't have said anything. Just eat your spaghetti. And then I'll do all, but that's what PSA is doing right now. It's like, why are y'all even attempting? Like, McDonald's don't talk like this. Everybody's attacking McDonald's on like, oh, it's the food is unhealthy, da da da. If the nuggets are made of putty, all this other stuff, blah blah blah, whatever this and this. But nobody cares. McDonald's ain't finna come out and go, well, we got some all natural chicken nuggets, whatever. No, PSA just needs to know how to just shut up and just go to work. But for some reason, they keep wanting to talk, and just like nobody's asking for y'all opinions on nothing.
Well, originally on the websites, it was 60-40 and 55-45.
Yeah. Shout out to Manchado Sports. He corrected us on that.
The GOAT, the legend.
Yeah.
So I think we should be up in
arms. What's that, Big John?
What's that, John?
I think they've been doing this for past 3 months, and finally just decided to tell us by changing the website.
Yeah.
There's no way. I think I have a pretty good eye, and I look over my cards very well. I go from a 10-card submission being 8 10s, 2 9s to being reversed 8 9s and 2 10s in a month. I just think they just started being a little more stricter, and it is what it is. You're just going to cut out sending base cards in
for no reason.
That part.
But I mean, if you look at it from a standpoint of
like say older cards that that have a centering that is off just a little, just a tad, and then you got another 10 that is obviously like well off center to 60-40 or 45-55, on that end of the tolerance, that front end of tolerance. Man, that would suck. Being the owner of the older card, you know what I'm saying? So
when it comes to vintage, though, that's where you have the eye appeal. You can have a PSA HC4 be more than a 7 if the eye appeal is better. So,
but then
vintage.
Buy the
but
card.
then it goes from the scrutiny of the so-called experts, at PSA to now back on the scrutiny of the owner of the card or the people doing the transaction having to decide what that eye appeal is putting it back on us again, I guess.
Well, here goes the best question. Does this raise the price finally of a 9.5?
Yeah, better.
And if so, who has the best 9.5? Is that Beckett or is that SGC?
I think Beckett because of subrates. You know where the flaw is.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think regardless even if you know the information, it's nobody cares. True. If people cared about it, Tag and Beckett would be on the top of the list. But at the end of the day, it's all about profit. And the thing about the PSA 9 is if these dealers stop giving these cards away to people that think that it's the same as a Raw, then we'll be at a better place. That's all this is people giving away these 9s. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody just woke up one day and goes, you know what, that's a Raw card.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's the death of you walking up to a table and going, man,
yeah,
we've got dog crap and your PSA 9. I mean, it's pretty equivalent. It's like, whoa, bro.
I think
this
it's the
is
same
a
thing.
9. Like, it's not that easy to get a 9.
How long have you all been seeing that? How long have you see the comparisons?
Oh my God, it was terrible last year.
First off, it's been going on for at least 2 years long, if not longer.
It really took off. It really took off like last year, and I'm at the table going, "What are you talking about?" No,
yeah, I would say piecing 9s is a super smart play. My PC is also for the most part 9s, but yeah, it's crazy, and I can't tell you how many times I've had people literally come up to me. This weekend, I cracked a gentleman's, I want to say it was a Tua Kaboom in a PSA 8. And he goes, bro, I'm just going to get more for raw price than I am this PSA 8, right? And he goes, can you crack this? And he was like tripping. I was like, bam. Like not even 30 seconds later. And it was an extra $200 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, don't make any sense.
Sounds like somebody's trying to squeeze profit out of a whatnot play. That's what that all sounds like to me.
PSA 9 in the past 2 years have been equal or less than Raw. Like if you look at Fanatics Collect and you just go through their PSA 9 sales of any card and go look at the Raw sales, that's why I started PCing Kobe White strictly off of Fanatics Collect because I was getting PSA 9s for $5. No matter if it's numbered, colored, so
they don't care.
It's $5
all day.
Man, but still that math is just bad though, man.
It's not mathing.
It's not. But I'm gonna take a deal when I see one.
I know that's a deal for you, but I can't sell a slab at $5.
I can't do it.
But you know what? I can sure buy as many as I can at $5. That's
exactly.
I'll be doing it.
Right. But business sense though, like, man, selling that a $5 slab that on the low
That's
end.
crazy.
I paid $12.99 on a PSA deal, $13.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a loss.
But you also have to remember though, guys, you don't always know everybody's grading scenario because literally it could be a scenario where I graded 100 things and 2 of them paid for everything and then some.
I mean,
and I'm just selling
Get that.
100 something items on a Sunday on Fanatics Collect, and yeah, everything's starting at $5. Jump on it, and some you're going to do great, and some you're going to do terrible. But overall, even in some of those scenarios where you're losing on individual cards for the overall, you still can be green.
Yeah, well, you got bigger cards, but
right.
But listen, as a buyer, jump on those deals as many as you can, and especially going to a site like Veriswap, where people hold a premium over graded cards because they're like, "Hey, I just want something graded." So you buy it for $5, list it on there for like 15, 20. Somebody goes, "Hey, you want to wiggle on it and call it, $13 value?" Sure, bud, all day.
Take it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So should we dive into LeBron James not playing in the All-Star game?
Yes, he is not bigger than the NBA. And he's old. If you can't play in the All-Star game, leave. Period. If you got chosen to the All-Star game, your name got picked, then that day you need to call into work and go, "Hey, can somebody sub for me today?" Because but you can't do day of. He walked out even plain clothes is crazy.
Well, let's back it up. So, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, Giannis said, "I have a calf strain.
Yeah,
I'm not going to play." Giannis also came to the All-Star game, got in the locker room, put his uniform on, his tights, everything that he usually wears. Came out, sat on the bench, supported the team. So why show up in street clothes with a hat on backwards? Go to the photography event. You're the only person without a uniform on, still with your hat on backwards, and then come out for shoot around and sit around and look at people. And why would you do all of that if you don't want to pitch?
Let me just say this before we get on, because I know there's a lot of people watching. This is not a LeBron James bashing segment.
No,
yes.
but
Wait. I thought it was LaFlop.
The flop James bashing segment. Okay. But you're not bigger than the NBA. Okay. If we want to really put it out there, and we can, because I know this won't be clipped, is that you're the reason why all this is going on with the NBA.
Oh, are you saying you're the reason? He's the reason why people show up to All-Star games and really don't put forth any effort. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
he's the reason why superstars don't come to the slam dunk contest. Really? Is that what you're saying?
That's why there's nobody dunking. If LeBron's
first off, shout out Matt McClung, dude's killing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
3-time.
Yeah.
3-time.
The dunk contest and is the only thing that you can be in that you don't have to be All-Star or in the All-Star weekend for any other sport. Even baseball have All-Stars doing a home run derby.
Yes.
Because they tried to not have stars in it and nobody watched. You want to know why nobody's watching All-Star weekend? Minus only being 30 minutes of actual basketball in 3 hours. Is because y'all don't. You could have had at least have the rising stars do the dunk contest if you're not going to have NBA players don't want to do it, right? They ain't got no skin. They ain't got no skin in the game, no skin in the league to say I don't want to do it. Just make them do it. Matt McClung can dunk, but he's going back to the G League. We won't see you. We won't hear about you again to the next All-Star game.
Exactly.
If you're going to forfeit or not. Why are you there?
FD had
hold on. I'll tell you what the play is give it about 6-7 weeks, and then when his stuff dies down, I'm going to pick up some, and then next year during the dunk contest, I'm going to relist it every year.
Do it every year.
Until he's got like a broken leg, rinse, recycle, repeat.
FD had the perfect post. Is that when they put Captain America out of the ice? That's Mac McClung. Like, okay, you're ready. Come on, let's go. Let's go. And he'll put it right back on ice. I don't even know what team he plays.
Like, all right, let's do this. You guys got a Kia over there? I'm jumping over it.
But like I said,
Amani, I need you to hold this out of the moon roof.
If LeBron's not going to be in the dunk contest, why should Ja be in the dunk contest? You know what I'm saying? Why should Kevin Durant be in the there's nobody going to be in the dunk contest, until that next superstar comes along, then I think there's going to, they're going to have followers and this, but I cannot tell you besides Matt McClung who was in the dunk contest. I just couldn't do it.
I don't even want to hear Ja talking about tweeting. Maybe I should get in. You can make me want to get in next year. Shut up.
Man, come on.
Either get in or don't.
Just do it. Just do it. Right. Right.
Just be Nike. Like Joe say, just do it. Like, I ain't
just do it.
Just yapping.
I think the real problem is that they're paying people on potential. And so then when I get paid, I don't want to injure myself or do anything.
Oh, my gosh. Nobody injured himself at a dunk contest ever.
Hey, who wants to be the first?
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, nobody.
I mean,
nobody,
I don't remember
nobody hurt dunk contest.
It almost looked like Jalen Brown hurt himself doing the All-Star game.
Well,
the alley-oop dunk. It looked like
it sounds like something Jalen Brown to do.
His braids were too tight. I think.
Yeah, there you go. Is it the braids?
When you take them across the head,
I already know. No, I already know that frontal lobe right here gets kind of tight.
Yeah. Honest opinion on this format for Sunday night.
The half court shot with the guy facing your boy. I think that was more in it. Yeah, I think no. Well, no, the dude that was shooting the half court shots with Dame. Yeah. I think that was more entertaining than any other game.
I still want to know who was that guy. What's his background? Because he was handpicked for some reason.
I mean, of course.
Oh, of course.
You need entertainment. Are you not entertained? What is?
They ask him, do you play basketball? Oh, a little bit.
That's all we need. That's all you say. That's the script that happens. And then at the buzzer too?
A little something like that. I don't know,
That took 5 minutes. The actual game that it came in the middle of only had 10 minutes actual basketball in it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, we watched 80 minutes of commercials.
And Kevin Hart just being loud.
Yeah, and wrong
and loud.
Just yelling.
I mean, like I said, they're trying.
It ain't what it used to. It ain't what it used to be, though, man.
I know.
Like it used to be a all-star game, like very competitive
celebration.
People were sweating. Like there was actual strategy.
And then to have the MVP trophy named after Kobe with that effort.
I know, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's still like every year.
Kobe was in there D'ing up a young LeBron, and y'all got this trophy now that people who don't even want to, who can't play defense in the All-Star game.
I felt like
it's supposed to be the best of the best going against
LP said it's the best.
Yeah, I felt Victor was kind of putting in work, but then when he gets started, he just got to stop because 40 points is done. You got to wait 20, 40 minutes to so you can play or whatever this and this. You can't do that.
Did you see Victor meditating before the game started?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he really think he was going to win? He looked disappointed.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you want. What you want? That's what you want to see. I want somebody that's going to take it serious. I need somebody that's going to go to the layup line and just go and concentrate, take it serious. Not just throw the ball up and go, oh my gosh, I'm going to look pretty for Sports Illustrated today. No, I need somebody that's going to take it, read your book, okay, meditate, be at the locker room, just I'm going to win, watch some Gary V and go, I'm going to do it, I can do it, I will do it. That's what I want to see on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see I guess I got to show up.
Hey, what was up with CP3 and Victor getting disqualified from the skills company?
I see. That's stuff I want to see it. That's
man. It was strategy, man. I mean, it was rules, and they was like, okay,
He went.
As long as we within the rules.
How do we break them? How do we?
Yeah. He be right there on the line. He'll be at the line. He be on top. His toes be literally right crossing it. It be right there. Like it be just barely crossing and going. What are you talking about? I called the people. They said I could do this. Like, shut up, Chris. We know what you about.
Hey, they could at least taken like fake shots. Instead of just tossing the ball out of the tag on rack.
That's entertainment. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, they could have taken fake quick shots. They still would have been under the time. Whatever, you know.
It was quick too.
Do y'all think the NBA ever do a 1-on-1 1v1 tournament?
Oh my, no, they will not. And then why they will not? Because when Unrivaled did it, so shout out to Unrivaled, when they did it, Stewie got lit up. 12-1 lit up. They old.
But you know, back in the day, Dr. J played 1-on-1 versus Kareem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Pay-per-view. Yeah, they were past their prime.
They can't do it. Too many egos now.
Yeah.
And social media. If McLean over at Philly, he go 1-on-1 on Steph. He beat Steph. Steph ain't going. That's all. Well, you know, that's all they're hearing.
He's a good example, but you know he's not beating Steph.
Yeah, that's a great example. That's true. And so, like I said, when he beats Steph, Steph is going to hear it his rest of his life, even at his Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not going to bring it up. That's egos and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's the only reason they're going to do it. They need to do it because that 1-on-1, man. Listen, I call Yabo on this. I was like, you missing out.
Yeah,
because I think Stewie, Stewie's supposed to be nice, man. I see her like as one of the better players in the WNBA.
Well, she showed her age. Like, get out of here. Showed her age.
1-on-1 is very different than 5-on-5.
Yes.
Especially like you had bigs going against guards, so you had quickness versus power. Like NBA won't do it because the moment Anthony Edwards dunks on LeBron, it's over with. We still start a fight. It's over. Like, we're not doing this.
I would love to see a 1-on-1 Victor and Joker. Or Victor and like Giannis.
That would be ridiculous. No, so, Victor and Joker, 100%. Yeah.
Let's Kyrie in the All-Star game, the way he twisted up Victor is why you won't see a 1-on-1. Because he cooked Victor with that layup package. Hit him. You won't see a 1-on-1.
I agree with you, man. It's not UFC. It's NBA.
Kyrie's cooking Steph all day. No, Kyrie is cooking Steph. Steph ain't got no handles. Kyrie is cooking Steph all day.
All right, money. What's in your cup?
I got my money on Curry.
Check all D. Steph all day.
What's in your cup, money? What's in your cup? Because you need to like pour it out and get some water.
I'm drinking whatever Kyrie's drinking. He's Uncle Drew is showing up, showing out.
All right. First 1 minute loses.
Hey, can the comments? Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell no. Get some water, man. Okay.
Hydrate yourself.
Adult beverages down.
KD versus Anthony Edwards, which Charlo says he wants to see.
But there was a video of Cam Reddish cooking everybody on the Lakers in ones.
Yeah.
Like, you can be nice 1-on-1. Everybody in the league is nice 1-on-1 with them matchups.
They say Jimmy Butler be nasty 1-on-1 too. Yeah.
I mean, FD on the floor right now because I told him guys they're gonna get Jimmy.
Big John said this early. He said this early. I still think they need one more piece. They did.
Just wait till it comes together.
Yeah, like I said, they
look comfortable.
The only thing is they lost Wiggins, but I mean that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Wiggins is just not a consistent player, so I think they started looking for what can we get some consistency at.
You want to get it with Jimmy?
What's up with Draymond guaranteeing the championship?
I mean, that's
Draymond being Draymond.
He is not no Joe Namath, man. Get out of here.
Draymond is Draymond is just like one of those of your cousins that keep talking and be like, all right then. All right, he call you up
When is he going to the WWE? That's what I need to know.
Oh my God, he'd be so perfect over there.
What is the disrespect that Oxford Robinson gave Draymond? But was born.
She's just watching Kurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna need people to actually put some respect on Draymond.
Man, shout out LP. That's so funny.
Because they like Draymond Green ain't a 4-time champ, defensive player of the year, and a gold medal Olympian. Like,
he's still an important piece.
He is all that. He is all that, Big John. But he did do all that.
He did all that. It's not like he ain't like he went riding the bench.
No,
all Curry's tenure.
Top 3.4 all time.
Okay, you just making things up.
Somebody had to see it. I don't believe that. That's wild. Relax.
You just making things up
right now. We need to start this over with.
I'm sure if you gave me a list, like I ain't gonna pick him as top 3.
I would not see him on a list at all. Not no Christmas list. Not no receipt.
Because I'm gonna go back to a highlight in my head of Draymond's like jump shot, and I'm like, he can't be top 3.
LP, tell LP.
He can't be top 3.
Woo, goodness gracious.
He ain't even top 3 trash talker.
At all.
Top 3 likely to hit a teammate.
Or five.
Not even that.
Not even that. That's been worse. Jordan's 1.
Shaq 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Barkley 3.
That's what I'm saying. We keep going. That's good hope and dreams right there.
Hector says, "What you guys think of Max Christie?" I think he's a cool player. I just think defense hasn't really paid attention to this guy.
That's not even Doug Christie's son.
No, and when they do, I don't think too much.
That's what I thought too. I thought that was his son.
Clay Thompson said that the other day. He said for 2 years.
I swear I Googled that somewhere and they said that it was his son. But then he doesn't say that it's not his son. I'll go, wait a minute, what?
What?
Yeah,
well, I thought that was his son.
It's not his son.
Nah,
it's just a coincidence they had the same last name.
Just some dude named Christie. Yeah.
Oh,
right. Do ancestry.
Don't they look alike though?
They do look alike.
Yeah.
They got the same nose.
And then light skin.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought.
That's what, dude.
The hair ain't the same. Oh, okay.
No, because Doug's bald, ain't he?
That is bald.
He's bald. But
I think in that offense, he's gonna get a chance to put some shots up and make some numbers.
Yeah,
he put up some Cam Johnson numbers. So,
hey, he's cool, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no.
But that Mavs Golden State game before the All-Star break was nice. That was a really good game of basketball.
Mavs is a good team now. Mavs is a good team. Watch it.
Kyrie was cooking. Like,
cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking.
I like any team with Kyrie on it. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Over there cooking. So
you like any team with Kyrie to go how far? Because play in, as far as I think they'll go. You seen Kyrie leave the team nowhere by himself.
Last year, when a small forward, big 2 guards stepped out, Kyrie kind of disappeared. Let's not forget.
But that's the thing. Like, he could do it, but he will have to take himself out of true point guard. Yes. Like he will not. He can't look to be passing the ball or anything other than that. Putting the score in the bucket.
He had 0 assists, but he had a crazy amount of points.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Yeah.
Shout out! All 3 of us went to Culture Collision over here.
Oh, it was great.
How was it? Let's talk about that.
Dude, second best show in the country. Second best show in the country. Okay, nobody says. The South has something to say when it comes to Culture Collision. A lot of people gonna rag on it, whatever this is. Second best show in the country besides national.
Top 5 in anybody's book. Easy. No, it was a movie. I mean, I thought it was just epic. Honestly,
Dallas. See the thing with saying the difference between Culture and Dallas is that Culture doesn't need multiple shows to be great. It's more of a FOMO thing, right? If you miss this one, you gotta wait for next year. Dallas, I mean, I can miss 3 Dallas shows and then go to the 4th one and be good to go. But Dallas is his own little beast, though. I call Dallas the checkpoint. I feel like that is, you go there for inventory. It's a lot of money flowing to that place.
Yeah, Dallas has the volume. It doesn't have the vibes, though.
That's
it's
all
like
it is.
completely different. Like when you
all work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like when you're at the cool frat house on campus, is like Culture Collision versus like, yeah, hey, we're in the gymnasium. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got the vibes.
Dude,
like everybody's chill.
We got DJ,
deals, sneakers,
basketball game going on. I mean, it's just the whole vibe. Music's playing like
it's a nice representation of Atlanta, and that's what I like about it, man. It's the home show. You know, my kids coming through. We bring the whole collection through. You know,
good vibes every year.
Not the whole collection, but some of the collection.
No,
but yeah, man, it's just a beautiful environment, and I just love the aspect of it being like really close.
First off, to kind of answer one of Machado's comments asking if we saw any WNBA cards.
Yeah, we did.
Culture Collision. Somebody bought a
Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, I bought a ton of WNBA.
We had them up in there.
That's what I was looking for.
Listen, we the plug.
Shout out.
Okay, all 3 of us the plug for the WNBA.
Shout out Gabriella.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna take the credit for my daughter's collection, man.
Oh my gosh,
that's hers. But yeah, she my daughter made
her boxes are flawless with the way she rips.
Hey, she made her first sale FD in her life at Culture Collision. Nice. WNBA card, 3 figures on a raw card, man. That's a way to start it right there. But man, the WNBA, Jerry is a strong buyer. It's a WNBA boy, and I mean, rightfully so. It's WNBA is on the move.
I was picking up gold to 10s, gold to 50s, auto, low number, high number, base. Like literally, me and Amani, we actually we had saw at Dallas a bunch of 101s, and we were actually talking about this not too long ago about how like, damn, we should have purchased every single one of those 101s because it was like at that time they're like $300-400, and at that time you're like, okay, hey, this is kind of high, whatever. Those same cards now $1,800-1,900, and you're like, it's the sneaky play. But what I was going to say, shout out to Culture, is there were a lot of women that were there by themselves as collectors by themselves. You know, you do see the occasional, mom with son, stuff like that, right? But at Culture, there were a lot of women that were literally there, and some were hardcore into Pokemon. We had some that were into basketball. Yabo actually had a girl that was over there looking at vintage and comic books and stuff. So, I mean, the one thing I like with Culture is it's just super diverse. I mean, there's tons of stuff.
Yeah, Machado did. He had a comment earlier, but he shouted out Yabo. And their market movers,
and they killed it. Y'all should talk about that a little bit.
Shout out to T-Bot. Hopefully, we have him on the show soon. Yeah, but shout out,
man. He always nice to talk to, man. Very, very personable guy. Kind of, common folk. As my family would say, he common folk. You know what I mean? Easy to talk to. And really speaks his mind. He ain't bringing no really wild takes or anything. He a lot of his information is fact based. Using that market movers data or whatever. But yeah, man, good to have him come through the table, come chop it up with us. Went through my collection a little bit. So yeah, man, I like Teapot.
You know, I did big him up on a something he said about the dynasty cards, the top dynasty. Now I'm F1 all day, right? So I know how those top dynasty cards do with F1. His thought in mind was, it's a little hint now for everybody out there, is the Topps dynasty baseball don't sell well because they're not really after. Yabo let me know about this, but they're not after the whole patch auto stuff, all this other stuff. So the dynasty cards are super, super, super low, like super low, like about $200, which is super low compared to like F1. F1 dynasties are like into the four figures. It is what it is. And so, but he believes, because now Topps have the basketball and football, and that's all we look for is the patch autos and A's and all that stuff. He definitely believes, because of that, all the baseball stuff on the dynasty is going to go up.
Well, they're all game used patches too, though.
And they're all game used patches, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all game used patches. It's all low numbered.
On card, yeah.
And I want to say on card auto. Yeah.
On card autos.
Which, I mean, in the world,
the stuff that matters, man. Yeah.
So that matters.
Yeah.
But in the baseball world, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's beautiful advice. I mean, it's everything that counts for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
The guy physically picked it up and, held it, autographed it. He physically wore that jersey, and there's, 10 of these on the whole planet.
Yeah. But like I said, baseball is just super, super cheap. So, I had to get a couple of them just to, we do research over here. So, and we'll just see. Will they be making NBA and NFL ones? Of course they will.
You got to, man.
Undefeated, yeah. Undefeated. That's what I'm saying. Anything game worn, pick it up.
Even like I saw, and after you appreciate this, there was a Golden State jersey. Mm-hmm. So they have like a little tag, championship logo tag on the top of the collar. Mm-hmm. And like I guess the KDs came up for auction like recently. But yeah, game worn patches, and especially if they're exclusive numbers, exclusive to a player's timing. I think that one was for their championship year before he left. Before he left Golden State, but yeah, man, game worn, just like Machado said, game worn.
Undefeated. Machado's a legend, though.
Undefeated.
Machado is a legend. So yeah, I mean, you all go to a lot of shows. What are some things that you're seeing? What are some trends? Some things you see the market is shifting and changing on. What's your view?
Okay, this is something that I want to mention. Mm-hmm. So many of these guys and gals that have been hardcore football, basketball are all turning to Pokemon.
Tell them.
Like in droves.
Yep.
It's insane. So I went to the Nashville show. What is that? The National.
Yep.
Yes. And it's a massive, like, how many tables is that, Amani? What is it? 3,000? Like, it's an insane number.
It has to be. Are we talking about like 4? Yeah, but what is it? 400 or 500 tables?
For the big
the one we set up at?
Yeah,
the big massive.
Yeah, the big
one. The one we went to, they were pubbing like $650.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think they had the second room at that point. So they've got a second room now. So I mean, it's a massive show. But I was gonna say, a lot of guys that I've seen kind of come up with, and they've been hardcore sports, they're all turning into Pokemon now.
Yep.
And the whole thing is it's not as much reward, but it is way less risk. And I think a lot of guys are getting burned on they're buying, these Wimbianas, stuff like this at the top of the market. 5 million of them get graded. and then your $100 bill just turned into a $30 bill. And it's like, you know, versus I bought in at 50, I held it 2 months, and okay, hey, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 45, but then there's those off chances where, hey, because this next set's coming out and it's building up a lot of steam, this is now $80.
Yep.
And that's one of the beautiful things about Pokemon is you'll see these guys and their whole account is I'm trying to buy it for $5 and I want to get 20 of them. And in 6 months, I hope they're 20 a piece. And it's just rinse, recycle, repeat, rinse, recycle, repeat. So that's a trend that I'm seeing a lot right now.
Yeah, I'm not that comfortable in my Pokemon goodness, Jerry, to be switching over. That ain't. I can tell you, I ain't gonna do it. But I do see a lot of folks going that way. But to that point, though, I also see a lot more TCG and non-sports at shows, and they do particularly well. A lot of like older school pop culture non-sports sells well, whether it's from the 60s or it's from the 90s or 2000s.
And we're not talking just Leaf stuff. We're talking like the weird stuff, and it does so good.
Yeah. So, I'm, quite frankly, targeting, a lot of pop culture, non-sports. I did good on the last like Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah, sold out.
Looking at Simpsons, a lot of Simpsons. There's a lot of Simpsons. There's a lot of nice Simpsons stuff out there. Not that I bought it intentionally. It just, things that happen to come in, collections that, open your mind up to just different other, types of cards. And yeah, I've been kind of blown away with some of the stuff I've been seeing on Simpsons stuff. So yeah, I just think a lot of the older school pop culture stuff is going to start to do really well this year.
Well, one of the things that I was going to say also that I've noticed on the pop culture stuff is it's like the classic stuff that has always been popular is kind of gaining more notoriety. So like, what is it? Is it the 55 Batman with the red background, Yabo, that I'm thinking of?
66.
66, yeah, with the red background, the black bat. So that's always been a popular card, but like Marcus said, a lot of the non-sport is really gaining a lot of traction, and there's a lot more people asking for that type of stuff.
And I will say this also, I don't do the Pokemon, I do a little bit, but I mostly do my heavy stuff in the Dragon Ball Z. I just grew up on it. I love it, so I can have a conversation with the Dragon Ball Z stuff. And like I said, when I was at Culture Collision, I sold out on almost all my Dragon Ball Z stuff. So that's, like I said, you're talking about shifting. I 2 years ago, people weren't even looking at my Dragon Ball Z stuff, but I just love it on my table. It's more of a show off piece for me, But if I can have a conversation with somebody and they're interested in the cards, and I won't mind selling it to them. But if you're just coming up to the table and just going, "Oh yeah, I like this guy, this and this," I can't sell you that card. We got to have a conversation at first. You got to have this. You got to write down this test, and you got to get these answers right before you can get certain cards of mine. But I've been definitely seeing a lot of anime, especially with Dragon Ball Z stuff, is definitely going up like that. So,
well, that and One Piece,
and One Piece also, yeah.
One Piece is another one that people are just literally walking around going, "I'll buy every One Piece product." But that goes back to it's actually a playable game as well. So like that Loricana is like Pokemon. If it's an actual playable product, that has sex appeal as well.
Yep,
I can see that. See y'all. Michael asked a question here. Did you all see the Topps new Captain America cards?
Yes.
They should have done cooler ones for Anthony Mackie. I would have loved to see a patch auto. I was thinking the same thing or something for the chase. What do y'all think of these cards? I didn't think much of them.
Well, I think for me, it was more of just I look at those more of a celebration piece.
Okay.
Especially now, especially like I have a lot of the Ryan Williams when he made that catch against Georgia on Tops Now. I have Lewis Hamilton winning Silverstone last year on Tops Now. So for me, those are celebration pieces. So I looked at the Captain America stuff and I go, man, I really want these cars, but it wasn't like, I was like, they could have did more. But I think for me, looking at it more of a celebration piece and going, I support the movie, I would have to, I got to give me a couple of them.
What did you all think of the movie? I saw it Friday night.
I thought it was good. I didn't like Harrison Ford in it, but other than that, I thought it was, let's just
hold on, Monty. What's the Harrison Ford thing all about?
I just don't like how, listen, I'm a huge Harrison Ford fan. I'm a huge, like I said, Han Solo and all that other stuff. I'm a huge Harrison Ford fan.
Indiana Jones.
For me, I think it was two things. They should not show Red Hulk in the trailers. They should have been like a huge surprise. But I understand why Harrison Ford is there. Okay. I understand all that. I just felt that it wasn't there. Like I was like, come on, Harris. I want to believe that you're excited to be president. Like I just want to see that, and it just wasn't there for me, and to play a role like that, and it was just like come on, it's a lot of pieces that falls into place with what you're doing, and I was just like, but other than that, I thought it was a great movie, and we can have this conversation of stop looking at these Marvel movies like Endgame. Endgame's done. Okay, I think people are looking at it. They want the excitement of Endgame. Okay, and they just look at it going, if it's not at this level, it's not really a good movie.
It's not fair,
and it's not. And I think that's what people are really, but it's the thing of you understand what Marvel is doing. This is not. He didn't take the serum. What he's playing at Captain America. This is a real human.
Yes.
I mean,
they stress he's not taking any serum. He's not doing any of that.
He's a real human. You have to look at the movie like that. He's going to have broken ribs. You know what I'm saying? And it's going
bleed
to
a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to bleed a little bit. That is the whole thing on that. I don't think people are really looking at it because they're so used to Captain America just running up in there and just whooping everybody like this. Yeah. You cannot look at it like that. You have to look at it who the character is. He's trying to understand Captain. He doesn't even want to be Captain America. She's trying to take on this role that he don't even feel like he's even fit for it. And you have to understand all that. But I will say this, the aerial fights was amazing.
I agree.
Was top.
I even thought the CGI on Red Hulk was the best Hulk CGI I've ever seen.
Yes.
It was on the level. Yeah.
Yes.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out, Yebo.
Haven't seen it yet, man.
I
hadn't seen it yet either.
Yeah, I was definitely excited to see it, and and shout out to the Monaco here in Huntsville. I took my son out of school early just to let's go see it. And it was still sold out. Like it was a lot of people in there, so that's why I like to see people going to the movies and enjoying the movie. Yeah. That's what you need to do. Like I said, don't listen to everybody. Go and enjoy the movie. Period. But I am excited about Fantastic Four, though.
I'm more of a fire stick and chill kind of guy, but that's a whole different story.
He bootlegs his movies.
No.
He gets it. He goes over to the Chevron in Jordan Lane. Look for him, and he gets the guy in the white van. He gets all of his sticks from there. Okay.
Hey, listen. It's a cheap date,
And I know because I'll be with him doing it.
Listen. You can pay $50 to go to the movies, or you can pay $50, get a few fire sticks, and when one throws,
matinee,
just toss it out. Yeah,
matinee. I'm going to matinee. That's it.
He's in there fighting grandma for a spot. He's like, "You're not sitting in the front." She's like, "I
Don't
can't
get in
see."
the way.
Did you get a popcorn bucket though? That's all I want to know.
I
No,
did.
because, no, it's
I got to
it's
post
so.
a picture of it, Big John. I did. I had to
Wait,
ask
did you get the shield one, or which one did you get?
I got the. Hold on a minute.
I didn't know they had the shield where you take it from the middle of the shield, and I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that was the top tier one.
I saw the one with the wings on it.
I didn't go see it, so I'm not gonna get a bucket. I'm really upset about it, but
they sell out quick here.
They sell out. The buckets sell out quick.
Yeah,
I think we got like 6 buckets in the house.
I think they gave me one off display.
Oh,
this is what I got.
You got the mask one.
Yeah, that's the mask one. Yeah, that's the okay. I saw that one also, but I saw that they have a shield one. It's a popcorn.
That's a popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Popcorn bucket.
Very nice.
Yabo. Yeah, no. They're taking the popcorn bucket up to the next level. Like it's
Jerry,
top tier.
You talk about sneaky plays.
Oh, we already know.
Buckets.
Oh, we already know.
I have the Deadpool Wolverine one.
The city we live in, it's ferocious on the popcorn.
I was looking just like
really
when Big John pulled out his was the prequel to a Lion King. When he pulled his
Lion King one.
It showed me. I was like, "What?" I was looking just like Abel.
Oh yeah.
The other day, and I saw it in the case, and I had asked 3 or 4 times about this thing for that.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, no popcorn bucket. And that Lion King one, the cup, has the topper of symbol on the mountain, the lid.
Top tier. It's super cool.
I think I'm just going to start ordering them online.
Never knew.
Like I said, especially here, they had the popcorn buckets probably out maybe 3 weeks before the movie, and I was lucky enough just to get the Deadpool and Wolverine one.
But you still got to act fast, though.
You still got to act fast.
Monty, didn't you say you had those old spoons from McDonald's, the old plastic ones from back in the day too? Those.
Listen, I always this is a tip for everybody. You go to McDonald's, you better fill up the house. Ketchups, spoons, straws, forks, napkins. It's there for free. Get you a separate bag, put all that stuff in there, and fill up the house. You save a lot of money. This is why you come on the show, right? To save a lot of money.
Can I get 2 extra bags? Yeah, I'm going to get a lot of napkins.
Dude, they're not. Dude,
Monty's the one who pops the sides open. Yeah, I'm going to take my.
What they going to tell me? What are they going to tell me? No,
hold on. We need some for the car. We need some for the house. Like,
I just got a runny nose.
It's always napkins in the glove compartment. Also,
checking that little side pocket right beside. Yeah.
Always.
The piece of.
Hey, I'll say growing up, my mom did the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Napkins, ketchup, whatever.
Dude, you think we're buying ketchup bottles? I've never bought a ketchup bottle in my life.
Literally, it's a staple of when you move out your parents' house. You go to the McDonald's or the Hardee's and you grab the handful of spoons and the plastic forks, put it in a bag.
Come on, are you taking
I'm not washing no dishes.
Look, when they ask you for sauce and you go, "Yeah, I want ketchup. I want mayonnaise. Give me all the sauce you got." You know what I'm saying? You think I'm over here buying ketchup bottles? No. Get out of here.
The only place you get all the sauces is like when you go order Chinese takeout.
No, my God.
Order, you don't order all the sauces at McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A.
Dude, I respect Chick-fil-A. But
no, they give up with them sauces. It's all good.
Yeah, but when I'm at the Thai Garden or I'm at the Red Panda at the Parkway Place, shout out to them. I get the soy sauces and the duck sauce is where it's at.
Amani don't get no spicy.
You get plenty though. You get plenty of that, man. But.
Yeah, plenty. It's all mixed in.
Shakes some pepper and poor Amani goes, "It's too spicy."
I can't do spicy stuff. So we don't do that around here.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, what do you all put SGA? What is he doing right now? You think he'd be MVP or what do you think of his game?
First off, shout out for that big trade.
Oh, Luka? You want to get in there?
No, the SGA.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Just saying.
I was blown away. I'll tell you the story. So he hits me up. Travis hits me up about the card. And I had just bought the Curry card from him at the Burbank show 6 months ago. And he hits me up about the card. And I was kind of blown away it was available. And kind of acted on that real quick. Drove down there and met up. Had to move on that because I didn't. That still blows me away. I actually pulled it out the other day. We were taking pictures, getting ready for a thumbnail. I'm still looking at it like I can't believe I own this thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
SGA is he's a smooth criminal, man.
Smooth, man.
Listen, that's my guy. That's my guy.
And like, it don't matter where he is on the court, man. Like,
listen,
he's gonna do it slow, deliberate, and the ball's gonna go in.
I just want to say, a couple years ago, I was sitting here on this podcast.
You're right.
And I screamed SGA's name.
You did.
And I was the first one to give that guy some credit.
You were.
I said he's going to be MVP and he's going to win a championship one day. And everybody looked at me crazy. So I still got my DMs, and I know who you are, Charles. And like I said, and I got a lot of them going. You don't know what you're talking about. I can't believe you're going to say this. He's a scrub. They're not going to go nowhere. All this other stuff. And look at it. I just been silent. I'm over here just chilling. And that's
receipts.
Hey, I got a friend that I went to college with. He called me several times in 2018 when Shea was a rookie with the Clippers.
The Clippers could have had him still.
You need to watch this guy. You talk we talk about Steph a lot even back then. He's like, man, you need to watch this guy. And I was tripping off I was joking. Like, you talking about the guy with the two last names, man? And fast forward now, it's like he still reminds me. Remember when I told you ass about this?
Yeah. I mean, the Clippers, they gotta be daggone hating it because they picked a good one. They picked a good one, man.
I mean, at first,
let them go.
At first, it doesn't look as crazy. Listen, we're in SEC country. Shout out to Alabama, Roll Tide all day. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Listen here. Roll Tide.
That's right. Roll Tide till I die. It's always, like I said,
against the world.
You got to understand, down here, it's faith, football, and family. Okay, we're just going to put that out there. So this is where I'm going to say this at. Mm-hmm. But on the basketball side, I've seen him play at Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew what kind of animal he was already. Clippers get him this sniff. Okay, cool. When they made that trade, I remember I was in Atlanta when all that stuff happened. I was in the bed, all that stuff happened. I go, ooh, because I'm OKC all day. And when they made that trade, I go, oh my gosh, we got a guy. I said, we finally got a guy. It's gonna take a while. And Sam Presti finally grew up and finally knows how to be a freaking GM. But other than that, yeah. Now the question is, does the amount of free throws he shoots, it will hurt him?
Why would it hurt him?
I just think that even because he has moments where he's still not there yet.
True, yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to feel like I don't want this to be a whole James Harden MVP year where he shot all them free throws and didn't really do nothing in the playoffs.
True.
And that's
gonna have to show up in the playoffs.
Yeah. And that's the only thing I worry about. Can you, when they're not fouling you, you're not getting the foul that you want to get, can you still perform with the 30-point games and stuff? Can you still show up this and this? That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
I agree.
I don't want another James Harden situation, but he's not James Harden. I'm finna say that because I know Machado's on here ready to type going, I can't believe you said that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying?
Get him, Machado.
Still type that in, Machado.
But other than that, for me, he's MVP. Is he better than Joker? Will he get the MVP over Joker? I'm not sure yet. But like I said, I know he wasn't ready last year. I think the team's ready this year because they got Chet back and everything. It's
and Harden.
He gonna win it, man. He gonna win MVP this year. Mm-hmm.
They were talking and announcing him as the leading scorer at All-Star break and as the MVP. They brought him out. He was at the middle of the court before every game started. They're showcasing him right now.
And that's what they need to do.
He's a good one to showcase. Yeah, absolutely.
When you think about Ja, think about the young players. You think about LaMelo. You think about Zion Williams. You think about Trae Young. When we talk about the face of the league, I don't see any of these players being the face of the league. They asked Anthony Edwards during All-Star break, are you going to be face? Do you consider yourself the face of the league? He said, no, that's why they got Wemby.
I mean, that's true. Because Shea be the face of the league. I don't know, because I don't feel like they're not showcasing him enough. I don't feel like they're really pushing him.
Yeah, I know people don't know him.
Yeah,
Right.
they know Wemby. They're pushing Wemby.
Strong.
And then Wemby can be the face. You know what I'm saying? But it's, it don't really matter because both of them foreign anyway. But, but I don't, even with the market like OKC, they're still not giving OKC the respect they deserve because it's such a small market. But other than that, it's, he can be. But is he just too quiet to be, That's the only thing, can you be the face?
We shall see.
Oh, buddy.
What do y'all think about the Luka Doncic trade?
Well,
worst trade in history.
Well, they could do other stuff. They can, if they want to move the team to Vegas, they can move the team to Vegas. I think they got to do something crazy like that. It's crazy. They want to move the Mavericks.
The whole stipulation was the team was too popular and they didn't want them to move them to Vegas. So they were like, let's screw the team up.
Yeah, and it can work completely opposite.
Yeah. Now I've definitely, man, I wouldn't have no way made that trade.
No.
Ain't no way I'm trading Luka, man. It just ain't no way, bro.
As a GM, that's your fault that he's not listening to you. Period.
And what is he not listening about?
The whole, with the whole, they're trying to put him on a meal plan, try to put that weight down, this and this. I understand, like, you don't want to pay him. You don't want to give him max. You don't want to give him $70 million because you're concerned.
But you want to pay him and give him max?
Would
you want to pay him $300 million?
I mean, he's still giving you 30 a game.
Yeah, but you go to the playoffs, he's not going anywhere.
He went to the finals last year.
Yeah, but if you go to the playoffs, he's not going anywhere.
But he went to the finals last year. This is his. This was his time, right?
It's cool, but he's not winning the championship. He's not leading anybody anyway.
He was just over the finals last year.
Yeah, but he's not leading anybody to a championship. He also fouled out of a game because he can't move his feet. So this guy's not lead. He's not leading the team to a chip.
You
look at Luka. You don't see things that you see with other players leading a team to a chip.
Right, but there's still been players that haven't even seen the chip.
So you would lock in for the.
You have to lock. You have to lock in. It's a generational player.
Okay.
You have to. Why didn't Pat Riley pay Jimmy Butler, who took him to the finals twice?
Look, Pat Riley looking crazy right now.
Hey, what?
You made okay, we should be consistent.
Yeah, he's very consistent.
He's very consistent.
He didn't do anything for Dwayne Wade.
No, brought him back and gave him an ugly statue. Like, we're sorry.
We made Dwayne Wade talk it up. He
over there
look like me.
That statue look like Bill Cosby.
I got a question.
Somebody doesn't look like Dwayne Wade.
I got a question. Why can't Dwayne Wade act like he's the owner of the Utah Jazz? Why is he still all in Heat culture and celebrating with all the Heat players?
He only owns a small percentage of Utah.
Yeah, he's only like 0.5%.
Yeah, he got enough to put a jacket on.
He owns like the paint.
Yeah.
Like on like the U.
Right on the night. They better give him free drinks, man.
Yeah, he owns a part. He goes, just get out of our way.
Yeah.
Be like, you can get in free, but you gotta pay it concessions.
Even ticket holders got more percentage than him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're talking about napkins. They probably managing the napkins.
And like I said, Gabrielle Union's not gonna be in Utah. We're gonna be in Miami. Need you to go to Miami. She over here. She still criticizing you about the wrong team.
Why isn't he a minority owner of the Miami Heat?
That's the question. But no.
That buy-in might be too much for Miami.
No, they just don't give $1,000. You're good to go.
So, do you see Luka getting in shape?
Nope.
What you said, Big John? What was that?
No. He can get round. That's a shape. I'm the same shape.
Yeah,
we gonna look like Grimace from McDonald's.
You stupid.
Like I'm the same shape.
Nah, I think he will get in shape, man. He's gonna have that California diet.
He's gonna kick in.
He gonna have the LA diet. So yeah, man, he's gonna drop some.
I mean, that's true. There's a lot of green smoothies out there.
You're right about the LA diet. The Kardashians want to meet him. You're gonna have an LA dad, all right?
Oh, sookie.
Kim Kardashian's gonna be his trainer.
They definitely get him in shape. Shoot, shout out to Ray J.
Yeah, shout out to Ray J.
My man. You know what I'm saying? definitely got a workout plan on that. You know what I'm saying?
Get that Kanye workout plan. Yeah.
Line of squats. 250. Just let's go. So what the Eastern European can do.
How I keep up.
Hold on. Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far in the diet. Give me right there. Just not we don't cross the more on the train yet. Don't hop on that train yet. Don't know. Now here we get that. He got LeBron over there. LeBron is, you know what I'm saying, he drink green juice every day.
Well, LP or some alcohol juice.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You know, Hector has a point. The Lakers don't go decades without winning, but we used to say that about the Yankees too.
Yeah.
First of all, we chop on.
Hector got a good take. I like that, Hector.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, Luka go get it, man. I mean, he's gonna be just fine in LA.
Yeah, he's gonna kick in.
Just fine losing in the semifinals of the playoffs. Just fine.
He's not leading them anywhere.
He was just in the finals last year. Like this is where we're like. He wasn't in the semifinals. He was in the.
You know the Phoenix Suns won the finals a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a little different.
There's a lot of people in the finals.
A little different. That team is not. Team was a little different.
He couldn't beat the Celtics, man.
Well, the Listen.
And they gonna win again. They gonna win again, money.
Was that roster that he had last year better than any of the Heat rosters that Butler had? The answer is yes. And he couldn't beat Boston. I don't see him winning a championship in the West. Having to go through
it's hard. You got to go through Denver.
OKC, Denver.
Minnesota. That's really about it.
I'm going to stay winning it anyway. I'm with Draymond. So.
But then when they win it, he's going to turn off the Xbox.
It's okay.
Gotta get one for the thumb, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm rolling with Jimmy Butler, okay?
And I'm rolling with Big John, who's rolling with Jimmy Butler.
We all rolling today on FD, baby. Let's go.
Jimmy Buckets back to the basket.
I mean, I ain't mad.
Making a bunch of layups.
That's it.
Making a bunch of layups.
That's all you need.
Golly.
Yeah, just keep in the game.
That's what they need when Curry's off or Curry's out the game. Somebody who can create their own shot and control the tempo.
Yeah, because they haven't really
does that.
Yeah, they really hadn't had that in a while. But
they haven't had that since Sean Livingston. Come in and hit a mid range.
Right.
Yes,
right.
Control it and hit a mid range shot. Control the game. The games I watched, the league never got past 15 and they never felt out of it. So when they got to 15, back down to 8. All right, back down to 4. We got a lead. They haven't felt out of it as they learned to play together in these last 4 games.
No, it's gonna be interesting.
Man, Sean Livingston, boy, he could go hit that mid-range, couldn't he?
Dog.
Damn, he was nasty.
From the west side of Chicago. Where they come from?
I did not know that.
I didn't know.
Chicago boy.
I didn't know that.
You know you saw that in his game. You know
from the cold shot.
Chi-town. I love Chicago. It's my 3rd favorite city.
That's why. That's why I'm 3rd.
Yeah, what's number 1 and 2, man?
It's always Huntsville, Alabama. Number 1. It's always my birthplace. The greatest city in the world is Huntsville, Alabama. We built rockets over here. Nice. You didn't know. You know what I'm saying? This is the number 1 city. This is why we got satellites in the number 2 is always Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
So LP says if Luka wins a chip, who will be the co-star? Or is he the co-star?
Bronny, obviously.
He the
Shout out to the
he
Hall
the
of Fame
co-star. Yeah, now Luca would be the co-star. As long as LeBron James on the team, LeBron.
Johnny, Hall of Fame bag getter. Put him right behind Paul George. $200 million to be on the beach. Then he score 2 points. $200 million to score 2 points.
Does Luka and LeBron play over or under 100 games together?
Under.
I said
way
over.
under.
I said way under. I don't think they're even going to really play together too long.
I don't think they get 3 seasons together.
No.
Oof.
And then Imani, things start getting interesting for Luka.
No, like I said,
it'll be Luka and Joel Embiid in LA in 2 years.
Oh my gosh, jeez Louise!
Kyrie was brought to Dallas for a reason, and it was to move Luka.
That's amazing. That is wild.
Joel Embiid needed.
That is wild, FD.
Can we talk about Ben Simmons actually playing basketball?
He was hooping.
Real.
He was
on the Clippers and hooping.
14
he's scoring points and shooting the ball.
What's the over and under for him getting hurt this year?
Well, his feelings.
Yeah,
he'd be good to at least 30 games. He'd be good.
That'd be the only thing.
Games left in the season. FD, he can go play the rest of the season.
I think,
but see, man, that's the thing. Like we forget, man. Like how good this dude was, man. Like it ain't gone. It can't be gone from him. He's still young. Like he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yabo, somebody needs to study the Philadelphia 76ers and how their guards got the yips so bad. From Fultz to Simmons, now Paul George. We just need to somebody to dig into that 30 for 30. Trust the process. He's gonna give you the yips.
The yips. Oh my god. Hey, the yips that's real. That's a real thing, man.
But to have back-to-back number 1 and top 2 picks, get it back to back
process,
and then Simmons. That is crazy. In your development training from the same team. It's not like one was from in Orlando and then got it and then came to Philly. They both were back-to-back drafts, back-to-back seasons, got the yips.
Yeah, like I said, that's just it's the process.
Trust it.
You can say they told PJ Washington not to shoot. Nobody told Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz not to shoot. They just forgot how.
Ooh, Markelle Fultz, boy, that was crazy.
Where did he just get moved to? Where is he at now?
I know last year he was in Orlando, but they didn't pick him up. So I think he's still a free agent.
No, he just got down.
Did they just cut him?
I thought he got.
Yes, I remember that picture. John Lester.
Sacramento.
Yeah, Hector John Lester for the Red Sox and Cubs. He couldn't throw to first base. He just didn't.
Shoot.
Hey, no, that happened to dang, I'm dating myself, but that happened to Chuck Knobloch.
Yeah.
Yep.
He played second base, won Rookie of the Year for the Twins. And second, third year or something, man, he couldn't throw to first base no more, man. It was kind of wild.
Yeah.
Couldn't turn that corner. It happened to somebody else too for the Yankees. But John Lester, he wouldn't throw to first base at all. But the problem is you still can still on him because he delivered to the plate fast.
Yeah.
Hey, Imani, when I say LaMelo Ball, what do you think?
MVP, future MVP, future Hall of Famer. That's what I say. Guys, because a bucket getter.
Bring that bottle back up. Let me see what's on that bottle.
Just give it.
What he said. What you got? What you got in that drink?
LaMelo Ball. You already know how my stance on him is.
Yeah,
he just gets better every year.
All right. So now, when I say
So better injury every year, what are we talking about? Better.
He gets injured.
He's hurt again.
He got. Look, Steph was injured first 10 years of his career, and so he became a Hall of Famer. That's all we just waiting on.
So we pick and choose what part of Steph's career we
It's always the last one.
Against, huh?
What are you focusing on here, man?
You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? He's a superstar.
Personality.
Yes. Look at that. What are we talking about? Yes.
He's a superstar personality.
Those ankles are genetic.
He gets better every year.
Okay.
He gets better every year.
So why do you think he wasn't voted to the All-Star game?
Because they don't put him on TV. See, that's the thing is they don't put him on TV. They need to put him on TV. Nobody's watching him play.
Yeah, but the coaches and other players voted the reserves.
Yeah, they said they don't want to see that guy.
Well, like I said, they gonna see that. They're gonna see the guy on the future. It doesn't matter about right now. It's not about where we're going to. Okay, we're not looking in the rearview mirror. We're looking in front of us, right?
Oh yeah, with the closest hospital. I'm in room what?
like I said, got all that stuff out the way. Still playing like an MVP.
Really?
He getting buckets. That's all. It's all MVP and NBA is, right?
What about defense, Iman?
So
defense is gonna come.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think that they play a lot of games since they've been kids with like other professionals. So they've been playing professionally like for a long time.
And it shows.
Like Wemby and like Luka. So I do put like a premium on like LaMelo versus like I don't know other folks that came in like same time.
LaMelo is the professor from And1 if he was 6'7". That's who LaMelo is to me. That's what he played like. I should play a street ball.
Like I said, in the beginning of his when he got in here, I said, all right, he's not gonna be a scorer because he's more of a passer. That's what I said.
Okay.
He got to develop that shot. I was like, he's not a shooter. He's a passer. That's what he does. But like I said, on the team, he had to become a shooter because there was nobody really else on the team. They get Brandon Miller on the team. Okay, he flourishes. Brandon Miller gets hurt. He got to do what he got to do. Okay, most valuable player.
Now,
on that team.
hold on. This is just a thought. Shout out Veriswap. I love the app because it kind of gives you a read on the market. Look up LaMelo Ball. Not that much hot stuff. You look up something like SGA and you go right here to like a PSA 10 Tiger Stripe and they want some strong numbers. I'm just saying. Go where the market's going.
The LaMelo market is.
That's why LaMelo. Because
LaMelo stats, right? 27 a game, 5 rebounds a game, 7 assists, shooting 41% from the field, which is the second worst of his career, and 33% from 3 from the field, which is the worst of his career. He's played 33 games this year, and the highest he's ever played was 75. He hasn't played more than 30. He hasn't played more than 36 games since 2002.
He's been hurt. But like I said,
and he's hurt again.
Like I said, he's been hurt. But we're not worried about nothing. Like I said, he gets better every year.
When you
you're saying because he's scoring more points,
1% better every year,
taking more shots, he's getting better because he's shooting the worst of his career, but he's got the highest points.
Like I said, at first, the worst of his career. He wasn't a scorer on the team. This is new to him.
I'm just trying to see what we judging progress at.
No, we judge
George with the green light. That's who he is.
We're not saying that. That's
exactly
crazy. Relax.
You know that, man. Keontae George with the green light on.
Sabani, I missed you and FD on a together.
Oh yeah,
not at all.
The popcorn is real.
MVP, like I said, MVP caliber player. He's hurt. Okay, cool. Like I said, the first couple of years, we're not. Like I said, I'm talking about where he's going to be at. This is where he's going to. Okay. We're not worried about no. He's hurt. Like I said, Curry was hurt.
Trajectory, huh?
Curry was hurt first 20 years of his career, and look where he's at now.
Yeah,
first 20 years.
The last 5 been on fire though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There you go.
After now, go back a couple comments to Hector's comment because you skipped over that.
What, this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is
giving my man Hector.
This right here is when you take a piece of trash and throw it out the window.
These comments right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that.
Shout out, Hector. We appreciate you.
Yeah, that. Yes,
that's why you had to say there.
I said it. That's right. I said it.
That's what you say as kids. I said that.
MVP caliber, like I said, we'll have this conversation in a couple years when he's and then we'll look at it and go, dang.
Probably, in a couple of years, he'll probably be on a team like Washington. Like,
I don't know, but that's crazy to say.
That's what you're saying. Players who shoot horribly and only try to score and play no defense.
Yeah, just let them shoot. Yeah,
let them shoot.
Like I said, the defense.
He's not Gilbert Arenas stuff. He ain't filling up like that. He ain't about to do that.
Melo should have been an all-star. I will say that. Should have been an all-star. Yeah, I say he should have been an all-star.
He should have been an all-star.
Nobody wants to congratulate that kind of activity, though, man. Nobody wants to.
He was leading the votes. They just don't want to. Coaches didn't want to put him in there.
He should have been all-star.
There's a reason why. Young, flashy player that is getting better every year, and these guys ragging on him. Yeah, that young, flashy doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying, man. Watch what I tell you. It's like I said, it's coming.
It's funny.
I would rather have him over Damon Lillard.
I don't know if he gonna be no MVP of mine. I ain't gonna co-sign on that.
What's what I tell you?
But he'll be all-star.
He'll be all-star.
He'll be all-star.
He'll be all-star like 3 times in his career. He's only been there once, and that was an alternate move.
But like I said, I've always said 3 more years, MVP, All-Star, playoffs, deep.
Now, what do you think of Trevor Lawrence possibly going to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I mean, it'd be a better organization than what he's on right now.
I agree with that.
They're just not giving him no help.
I agree with that.
I'm high on Trevor Lawrence. I see what he can do since high school. He's not get like I said. When you give him,
you think he bumped his head on the ceiling already?
No, because the thing is, you give the one mistake that they made when they gave him Urban Meyer.
They gave him Urban Meyer.
When they gave him Urban Meyer first year, I go, this ain't gonna work. They're going to mess him up because he's gonna start learning traits and stuff he'll need to learn. But like I said, his decision making, when I look at decision making and what are you doing with the ball? Now he ain't got no line. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then he ain't got no willie and no weapons to throw to either. This is the whole team, the ownership. They don't even know if they want to be in Jacksonville or not. Why are you building a stadium? I thought y'all want to be in London. You know what I'm saying? It's just that whole Jacksonville Jaguars just situations that listen, go to the Steelers. That right there makes a huge difference. But also the Steelers don't have no playmakers in any way. But you still have, I think it's a more you have a structured program that's there. That's what he needs.
So if you bring him in, do you get rid of Fields? You gotta go, right?
You gotta
go.
Here's the thing, and I'm huge on Fields.
I wouldn't. I don't like trading Fields, man.
I just because Fields, he didn't lose a game. You know, and it's hard for me, and I'm still running and I understand, like, okay, you put Russell Wilson in there, you know, the kind of, but I don't know.
I think people are saying that Fields is not a starting quarterback.
I know. It's just I think he got to the point now. It's like all of his confidence is gone.
Could be,
and that's what I hate.
Yeah.
Because I know Fields is a starting quarterback. I know he's a really good starting quarterback. But I think the two situations he's at right now is I think sometimes you just go like, all right, let me just be this backup and just get this money.
Fields is
Go ahead, Big John. Go ahead.
Fields is in this Geno Smith era right now for his career. Right?
Yeah,
He's somebody that we all, if we're in the locker room field, we'll ride with him. We want to ride with him.
Yeah.
But everybody else on the outside of the building don't see it.
No.
And when it starts crumbling down, we got the pressure to make a change to somebody who the outside sees is better.
Yeah.
Hey man, but at least Geno throwing for 4,000 yards though.
Yeah,
damn near.
but there was a point where he wasn't when he was in, and he had to go be a backup to learn. He's in his Geno Smith cycle right now, where he's got to go and be a backup, learn, and get his chance.
But then also, like I said, also when he's in Chicago, it's more if you just throw him out to the wolves over there, and Chicago wasn't ready. They shouldn't have did it. And like I said before, even with Caleb Williams there, Justin Fields is better quarterback than Caleb Williams. Yes. And I would stand on that 10 toes down. And the whole thing with Chicago is that, like I said, I think the GM's getting fired in 2 years because I don't care who you bring over. I think they're just making horrible decisions over there. I don't know if it's ownership. I don't know if it's GM. But I expressed this to both of y'all is that I just, it's so confusing to just go, everything's right there in front of you and you still making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And it just, it's mind boggling. And it isn't like Chicago. I feel like Chicago has a great defense.
They do.
It's just, they just can't get the quarterback line right. Even the weapons right. I just, for some reason, and then coaching they can't get right. And like I said, you got this new GM that thinks he's, you're going off of what everybody's talking about with Caleb Williams. And it's just like, it just, and I look at it going, it's the same thing with Tennessee now. Tennessee got the first pick. I don't think they need to get a quarterback.
Because who do they have?
They got,
they don't have Levis, do they?
Yeah, they still have Levis over there. But the whole point is, you can't be a great organization. You drive a quarterback 3 times in 3 years, first pick. You cannot be a great organization like that.
I respect Atlanta for sitting Penix and not starting him out the gate.
Yes.
Right? But what the Bears did is what I like to say, setting you up for failure, expecting you to get an A, and getting mad because you got a D.
Yeah.
True.
Like
you had just sit them. That's why I understand with the Falcons playing Penix last. But I'm still going like, look, I just want him. I don't want him out there. I'd rather just let him sit. That's what
but you can't keep playing Cousins. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Nope.
And that's what the whole thing was, but he just wasn't ready. But that's what any quarterback coming in is that I believe you should just sit him. You should, like I said,
but you're paying these people money, so at some point,
that's the only thing.
Some people are gonna take the risk of saying put them out there.
Yeah,
and other people are gonna do like Mahomes and let them sit behind somebody.
But that's the crowd. That's the crowd yelling.
At a perfect, yeah.
But again,
perfect
Mahomes sat for like 8 weeks. Penix sat for like 8 weeks. Caleb, they didn't have nobody for him to sit. He was forced to start. Best case scenario, he ends up being Justin Herbert. That's the best case scenario. But even Herbert sat. Like
I don't think
Aaron Rodgers sat.
I don't think Caleb can beat Justin Herbert.
I said that's the best case scenario. That's the ceiling.
I don't even think that's the ceiling. I think it's a little lower than that.
I thought I was saying pretty low.
We're talking about
Caleb Williams.
I don't believe in Caleb Williams at all.
I don't either.
I saw him. And the thing that changed my mind on him, and I remember this vividly, was he was playing Colorado. They was blowing Colorado out the water. I noticed that he was throwing up wide open receivers. When they locked down on the receivers, they almost came back and won that game because he cannot throw to any man-to-man coverage. He has problems with his own coverage. Yeah. And any lock receiver if he's not wide open, he can't throw to him.
He's not an accurate passer.
Very.
And this whole thing, the running back, like his footwork is off every time he throws. That's why his balls sail on him, or sometimes they go into the ground. His mechanics is pretty much horrible. And I don't know who's coached the guy, because if you look at the great players of the game, or good to great, they look the same way if they're passing the ball off to the running back or now going back, play extra pass to the receiver. The footwork is the same.
Yep.
Caleb Williams does not operate like that.
He ain't got it. It ain't, and
he crisscrosses his feet at the top of at the apex, and he throws super flat footed. That was the two things I saw all year.
Go ahead, Big John. Go ahead.
He drops back. Last step, he kind of crosses his back foot, and then he's not on his toes. He's on he just flat foots on it. It's all arm.
It's almost every game of the season. Big John and I hit each other back and forth about what this dude looks like throwing the ball. And then this thing where he runs away from defenders, like he runs backwards. Bro, you can do that in high school, JUCO, maybe college.
Right.
You're not doing that in the NFL.
Can't do that in the NFL.
Yeah, your arm ain't gonna take you that far through the NFL. Right?
I don't know how you won the Heisman. I'm still confused on that.
Popularity contest.
You know what I'm saying? I understand he went to USC and everything, but even now, when I look back at his tape at Oklahoma, he still wasn't like Spencer Rattler was still better than him at Oklahoma. It's just all the glitz and glamour and stuff. I was soaking when I went up to the draft in Detroit, and I asked some Bears fans, and I'm going, are y'all really going to draft Caleb Williams? You can't do that. And that's what I understood. When you go to the NFL draft, you understand what people look at highlights and they don't look at the film, or they don't look at the game. That's what people were doing. It was all highlights with this guy and no film. And that confused me and going, what are we talking about? Like what? Why is he this? I'm looking at these games. I look at every Saturday. I'm going, why is he winning the Heisman? Why is he the number one pick? It doesn't make any sense. It's just mind blowing, and now that's why I'm going. Like, yeah, GM's getting fired in 2 years, and they're gonna be drafting another quarterback.
Imani, even if you take not watching him play at all, if you just listen to his press conferences, doesn't scream leadership.
No.
Doesn't scream like I want to follow.
Can't tell me a damn thing if I'm in the locker room. Not one thing.
Like when your number one receiver with Justin Fields gets over 100 catches, and then you come back and Caleb Williams, who's supposed to be better, he gets under 50 catches. That's all I need to know. Let alone the whole issue with Shane Waldron and his routes, where there wasn't a slant route in anything, and everything was at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage for passes. Like I've never seen a wide receiver offense arrange around bubble screens to get my receivers open. Just in any level of football, that my concept is bubble screens.
Yeah, he don't know how to lose. Right. Even when that loss against when he lost against Washington, and like I said, we all been there before. And when he went up to his mama, and he was like, I was like, dude, like, what is this? Like you're the leader. I understand you want to go, but as a leader on a team, you can do that. If you want to come backstage or whatever, you can cry all you want to. But that's not your first instinct to go over there because you lost the game. I can see if there was like whatever, but you lost the game. Not anybody else. You lost the game. So don't be all here boo-hooing and stuff, making everything, all about you. That's why I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
Ooh, clip it, Michael.
Good old
put that in the files.
Yeah, clip it.
Good old Caleb Williams.
Look at John making an effort.
Jumping up and
You know what that reminds me of?
Let me cover up baby's face. No.
No. You know what that reminds me of is when the kids are in swim lessons and they're like, "Mama, they made me jump off of the diving board. I got face wet."
What is this? Like I said,
I didn't get my participation trophy.
I love my mama to death. My mama would have kicked me sideways if I would have came over there.
My mom would have said, looking like a pussy on me.
Man, no way I would not have ever did that.
Bro, my mom is like the meanest 75 pounds ever. She'd tell you, get the hell out of here. Come on, look like a grown-ass man.
Yeah. She was yelling at me about the only person I was hearing at ball games. If I didn't do right, you could just hear it. You go, oh my gosh. You think
that car ride was about to be long.
Because you getting your ass beat on the field and knowing you can't do a damn thing about it.
Yeah.
That's why you cry like that.
Did you see the guy behind him and his mom? He just looked so uncomfortable looking at him, man. Like,
he's not your daddy. Like, get off my, like, he just go here, Pat. He try to get camera so like, I think I know him. Let me just
Going back to Trevor Lawrence real quick. I was going to ask a question. Who's better, Trevor or what's the 49ers the quarterback?
Purdy?
Brock Purdy. And then this question was asked.
Trevor Lawrence.
Hold on. Let me get it. This question was asked. A statement was made. Put Trevor on the West Coast at San Fran or back up at Rams. Who's better, Trevor Lawrence? I'm talking about the mechanics of a quarterback and what you do.
It's Trevor Lawrence.
He's better than Brock Purdy?
Dude, you can put any quarterback on Brock Purdy, they win the Super Bowl. I mean, any quarterback on the 49ers, they win the Super Bowl.
With that. I agree.
Period. You put Trevor Lawrence on there, you might have a dynasty. That's how good.
I agree he's better.
The mechanics
I don't think a lot of Brock Purdy.
No. He's just there.
And he's going to be exposed when these other players leave. Debo's first out.
Yeah. And that's why do you think that? Why do you think they're trying to think if I want to pay him or not? I'm not gonna pay that guy.
Yeah, but Trevor Lawrence, he's good, man.
Yeah.
For being the last pick of the draft, he would have to win the Super Bowl to get paid. He'd have to be Tom Brady to get paid.
Exactly.
Like he has to take a pay cut. He has to listen. I don't need the max. Give me 10 mil less so we can keep this team around me because you're not talented enough to win the Super Bowl.
Well, look, let's keep it a buck real quick. Is that the only reason he's quarterback? Because the two guys in front of him got hurt. He was just healthy.
Well, I mean, they did trade Trey Lance, so they thought he's better than
that
Trey
was
Lance.
After he got hurt.
Yeah, but still, if you think Trey Lance was better, you still keep him.
Never a player like that.
Yeah, he was never. But we just, I mean, they discovered that quick that he was never the player, but he was still over Purdy. That Trey Lance was supposed to be the savior of the 49ers.
Yeah,
I never said that.
And think about his athletic ability and his ability to play quarterback, and then people thought that.
Oh my God, this guy from South Dakota doing it. I said no.
If you look at his highlight films from college, he's running football.
Yeah, but he's also he's not doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. And that's
But Jaden Daniels.
Hold on, let this guy right here say it. What do you think?
Yeah,
Mr. Washington right here.
You think he's a real deal?
Yeah. JD5 the real deal, man.
Is he CJ Stroud 2.0 second year?
No. We're on the up and up. Okay. We have all the pieces together. We do a little bit more defensive support on the line. I feel real confident about Washington. They keep him protected, man. He don't take a lot of big hits. So
I'm gonna say this because I'm over the CJ Stroud slander. He lost all his weapons last year and still made the playoffs. He didn't need a Hail Mary. He didn't need a Hail Mary for the Bears to get a gimme win to get to the playoffs. So we can't say he's CJ Stroud 2.0 because CJ Stroud numbers were decent throughout the adversity he went through last year.
You do know the NFL is caught up with CJ Stroud, though.
Hold on.
But he didn't have his weapons
like he did his rookie year ever
again. So next year, if Terry McLaurin gets injured and be out for 6-7 weeks, and Jaden Daniels doesn't do well because his first, second, and third weapons are injured, and they still make the playoffs, CJ Stroud lost his 1, 2, and 3 weapons throughout the year, and still got to the playoffs, still played well. So let's not act like he was a bum this year. He was Anthony Richardson this year.
Oh gosh,
let's just keep it in perspective.
Yeah, he ain't take himself out in the middle of a game, right?
I don't Anthony Richardson.
Oh my gosh, don't! I'm gonna throw up. But I would say on CJ Stroud, I said that there's always kind of a fall off second year. Okay, that's cool. But I've always said that it would never get noticed because the defense will carry the team most of the way especially this year that just happened. And that's basically what happened is that, and like I said, even with the loss of players, you guys put that all in consideration too. But there wasn't much of a decrease. I mean, there was like a small decrease in this game, but of course it happens when you lose all your players, this, and there's no really, but the defense really carried. And I would say this about Jalen Daniels is, like I said, being in the SEC also, and him being at Arizona State and him being at LSU, I've seen how he plays the game. And between him and, Drake May was always like my top quarterbacks of last year. And like I said, he has the team around him. Will there be a drop off? Maybe slight, but I think he's smart enough to. I don't think he's gonna. I think he'd be in the same position next year. That's a strong team.
It is strong, man. I like to see us get maybe like T. Higgins or
that's a crazy comment.
My man from the Rams. I mean, they'll be available. If we get Myles Garrett, that'd be even more dope.
But now, Michael jumped off the diving board.
Now, shout out to that's Roll Tide all day, but it will be Bengals and them in the Super Bowl. Can they? I don't know. I think the thing, like I said, I think the thing with Cincinnati is that they just don't have a line. They just cannot figure out. They can't get the line together with Cincinnati. Period. They just cannot get the line together. If they get Burrow a line, because Burrow, to keep it another buck, Burrow's really supposed to win MVP this year. But like I said, he didn't have the wins to win MVP. He was the best quarterback this year on a team that he was getting sacked on. Jamar Chase had a triple crown this year. And so it was like, you just got to give him a line. And for some reason, Cincinnati just cannot draft a line. For some reason, it's mind blowing. You pay these GMs this price, and they just can't figure it out. You just can't figure it out. Like I said, this year they go get your boy from Oregon. And he's on the line from Boston College. You go get him also. But are they going to do it? I seriously doubt it. They worry about T. Higgins. Just pay T. Higgins and go get a line. Just get rid of them. That's what you need to get rid of. Just cut the whole line.
Big John,
which quarterback would you rather have? Jordan Love or CJ Stroud?
CJ Stroud?
Yeah, right after CJ Stroud. But Jordan Love, to me, is not. I'm not impressed by that.
I mean, he was 63% completion, 20 touchdowns to 8 interceptions last year.
How many games was he hurt?
A lot.
He was hurt.
So let me see 17 and see what he's working with.
Yeah. I definitely do CA Stroud out of that.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
Yeah, Stroud's different than a Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish CJ the best. I wish that whole team the best. I mean, I love the head coach.
Listen. Will
I wish the Packers the worst.
So do I.
Well, I mean, that's true. That's a shout out to you. Listen, I've been saying the same thing about New Orleans. So,
hey, New Orleans got Spencer Rattler, so you know.
I think
don't care,
boys.
Oh, well, we all agree on that.
Yes, I think we can all agree on that.
Hey, shout out to Tank Dell, who went to Alabama A&M first year. So that's why I root for Tank Dell.
Word. Okay,
yeah, he went to Alabama A&M. Yep.
I hope he can come back, dude.
It's very, man. Yeah.
The way he got hit was weird too. Like you don't even.
Right. That wasn't supposed to happen, man. Like that. It's like
he still holds the ball though. Which is
he caught that. Give me that touchdown.
FD, did you get to go to the West Coast car show this weekend?
I did not go this weekend. I bought a car this weekend. I was talking to Big John about this.
Oh,
word.
Mercedes?
You got that Honda, yo?
No, we got that Jeep.
I got a Honda. How'd you know?
Yeah, he got a Honda, dog.
Let's go.
Got a Honda.
Yeah.
I was on that on Saturday, most of the day on Saturday. And on Sunday, I was wiped out. Like, I didn't have a lot of energy. Took some naps. I guess from talking to people and trying to get numbers right. I was kind of worn down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't go. I heard it was a great show. This is the first West Coast Burbank car show that I've missed. We'll see what's up in August.
Shout out to the Honda, though.
Yeah, shout out to your Alabama-built Honda Odyssey.
You know, this is the Honda guy.
The only
podcast.
Hey, bro, how'd you know? Were you just throwing that out there that I got a Honda?
He's the Honda guy.
I didn't. Nah, I didn't, man. I'm glad you got one, though, man.
Odyssey, bro. Well, you know, we're growing. People are getting bigger. Junior's 9. And so everybody has to have a place to sit, man. Someplace to chill out when we take these road trips. So I wanted more. We all wanted more room.
Nah, the Odyssey is that's definitely gonna be your
I think
play
it's got
on the
built-in
room.
vacuum. You've got the air conditioner for the back.
Yeah, you got the AC for the back.
Down.
It's all good to go. We were in it today for a little bit, checking out different features. It's real cool.
Okay, that's what's up. What model year did y'all get?
2024.
The front wheel drive or the all wheel drive?
It's all wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, man, you got a good one, man. We call it the Hot Rodyssey. So you got
Yep.
You got a sports car with slide doors.
Yeah, slide doors. Yes.
Yep.
So enjoy it, FD.
So these are the two Honda guys right here.
The beautiful thing with the vehicle he bought, the motor that is the base motor of that, the J, 36 or whatever, is the base of the NSX, like Honda supercar. Like he got the all-wheel drive mommy van that will rip on you. 100.
Yeah, when I'm in there, and I noticed today I got on the highway and barely touched the accelerator. I was at 77, and I hadn't done anything really with it.
Oh yeah, it's a Honda. You just got to change the oil, change the tires, so it'll live forever.
Yep.
And then win every F1 race ever.
20,800 miles on it, so it's brand new, and we want to get some years out of it.
That's what's up, man.
That's why they're taking Honda out of F1.
Because they won too much.
That's why they replaced them with Ford.
I'll tell you, I moved out of a Ford Escape. At 40,000 miles, a window stopped working. And then about 5,000 miles after that, the driver's side window stopped working. I got a recall on both a driver and passenger side door hinges. It's that car from about 35,000 miles. I said, I can't wait to get rid of this car.
What year is this?
It's 2000, bro.
That's right there. Oh,
horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
glad you switched over.
Thank you, bro.
FD. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that was my Saturday. We went to one dealership where, they were trying. I don't know what they were doing. You go into a dealership in the first 5-10 minutes, you kind of know what the deal is.
Yep.
Like these guys were. The salesperson say he had been selling for 8 years. Dude looked like he had been selling for 6 months. Some of the stuff he was talking about, he really wouldn't answer my questions.
Yeah.
I started talking to him straight up about the price of the car. He said, yeah, we're going to get to that. Like 6 times, we're going to get to that. I go to the second Honda dealership. I talk to the guy on the lot as soon as I walk up. And I started talking about price, and he started talking about dropping price right then and there. This is weird. Like,
that makes
I don't know how you negotiate with people, but it's weird what you're doing right now. Then I asked for the sales manager. He was on the phone, and they brought me the finance manager. And I told the finance manager, I shouldn't be talking to you. I didn't ask for you. And then I told the sales guy, you should never have someone ask for someone and you bring somebody else. And he was like, well, he's on the phone. I said, well, that phone call's going to end at some point. Yeah. I'm in no rush. So why would you bring somebody else to me? It's a weird thing. My mom was sitting there. My mom was sitting there the whole time like, what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And my mom, you know, your parents, she's been in car negotiations, man, since the 70s. Like, she's seen this.
All that, yeah.
And she's even asking what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Now, FD, I hope you hit them with the whole, hey, by the way, you're detailing this. Nope, you're changing the oil, topping off all the food.
Oh, yeah, they topped off gas, did all
of yeah. We know the inspector, but y'all give me one more go round.
Yeah. Did all of it. Got in.
No, I want all the WeatherTech floor mats. Even the back one, too. I don't care if it's $200.
Put that thing in there. Yeah. Put it in there.
Yeah, it definitely gave all of us a lot more, peace of mind. I'm not even thinking about the vehicle right now. Well, I had something that was at 89,000 miles, and I wondered if it's going to break down on me. It's all good, man.
That ain't what you
sounds like a great trade to me.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
You know, it's always a pleasure having you all on and talking about stuff from the hobby. And Big John and I were talking about this, and he was like, man, reach out. I think it'd be great to have him on.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a pleasure. I look forward to this all weekend that we were going to sit down and chop it up a little bit.
Yeah, we were talking about this for a long time.
We should do it more often. We should do something more often because it's just fun.
It is fun, man.
Yeah, and I get a chance to see y'all fellas all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's not like
come on back down to ATL, man.
I know, come on. So
you can make it to the West
I know.
Coast.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my one problem with Colts this last time. I thought we were gonna get to see it.
I haven't been to Coaching Collision yet. I haven't been there.
I know.
Come on.
Need to come down.
He can ride down there now.
Yeah, you can ride down. Yeah, come on down.
I can roll.
Hey, look. Yeah, we can all get in that Honda and roll over to Magic City.
We'll all be rolling with FD.
Yeah, we all be rolling with FD to Magic City.
We gotta go to Magic City and look at that veggie platter though.
No. Not on this side of Mississippi, sir.
I know.
Orders the fried
barbecue. Get that barbecue lemon pepper wings.
You get some fried veggies. Yeah, you get some fried, some deep fried.
Some lemon pepper
zucchinis or something.
Yeah, we get some lemon pepper asparagus. All right.
Hey, that sound all right.
Yeah, with some. Yeah, with definitely.
That might be the only way to eat asparagus.
Yeah.
No, you
asparagus is delicious. You cook it right.
Yeah, you wrap it in bacon.
Now, cook it right now.
Do it on the grill.
Bacon is nice.
Cook it right. Put it on the Blackstone.
Little beef.
I'm an asparagus hater. I'm just an asparagus hater.
Lemon, asparagus, and Parmesan cheese on asparagus.
You let that palm sear a little bit, get a little crust to it.
So you cook it and do a lemon base on it. Cook it just barely, and then you just throw the cheese on there and let it melt. You're cooking.
We just need a whole episode of us just talking about food first and foremost. We're all foodies.
Yo, Jerry, I'm gonna be doing Philly cheesesteaks on the Blackstone soon.
Okay.
Here we go.
Video coming soon for that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I just ordered me another grill. So,
man, I got to the point where I just like to watch my brother. I just like to watch him get down on the grill and the smoker. He got like 3 or 4 different kind of grills.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just sit there with my drink, man, help him, hold the lid open, check his temperatures, whatever.
He over there refereeing.
Right.
Need another cold refreshment.
Yeah. Right, man.
There you go.
Look, man, I've been cooking like grills all my life in 4-H since I was like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Early. So yeah, man, it's fun to watch now.
I went down. Now we also got to get you all out to the West Coast for the West Coast Car Show.
Been talking about it. Yeah. Me and Monty.
Hopefully we'll make it.
Talking about it. Yeah.
And then up here to one of these Mohegan Sun shows since y'all in the Pokemon. in WNBA.
I saw that live.
Nasty.
It was. I don't know because everyone thought it was going to snow, but I'm talking about it was busting out the seams early in the morning on Saturday.
I saw that live.
To like one.
What city? What city is this?
In Mohegan Sun, Connecticut. So I've seen a lot of WNBA. The show is about 50 Pokemon to sports, and it was a good show. And you can get your Pokemon cards autographed by that voice actors. So
hey, Hector brings up a point here. Why do y'all think the hobby doesn't really care for Hurts as much as other quarterbacks?
Because we've been told for 5 years he wasn't as good as Tua because he got benched in the national championship game.
Yeah, because we had to bench him. He wasn't winning.
But that's why you ask why. That's why nobody cares about Hurts. He's not looked at as a winner.
Always bring it up.
But hold on. He went to Oklahoma and almost took them to a national championship the first year.
But again,
so,
almost.
We can't forget that.
Almost. But again, almost.
Yeah, but still.
He's been labeled as not as winner.
Who's a better quarterback right now? Tua or Hurts?
Hurts.
That's right.
Hurts on a better team.
Hurts, because
but like I said, that's why he had to go to Oklahoma. He had to go to Oklahoma.
Tua can't throw a non-timing route.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that. He won't be in Miami for long, people. He won't be in Miami.
Like I said, we had to send Hurts to Oklahoma and learn how to throw. Because he was...
he got a championship now. And
he got a Super Bowl now, but
there's a bunch of his peers don't have that championship.
He's really getting.
That's all I'm saying.
He's getting his Hall of Fame credentials together.
Hey, preach.
Right, well,
I'm just saying.
For the horse now.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy to say,
but if you get a championship, that is.
It takes you to another level.
It does take you up.
So we all agree that
what about Eli Manning though?
We all agree Eli Manning's Hall of Famer.
Eli Manning?
Yeah, no, but Eli Manning, he didn't make it first ballot.
Eli Manning. Eli Manning's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
I don't think so.
Okay, long as we all agree that
Tom Brady's kryptonite.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
But think about the Mahomes era and who's won.
I mean, it hasn't been that many. Yeah, we know. Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
he's working on Hall of Fame too, right?
He is. Matt Stafford will make the Hall of Fame.
He got the stats for it. He got the regular season stats for it.
Right, he does.
He's gonna be there. Hurts looks nice here. He looks good.
What's the nice?
What are we looking at right here?
Passing yards for Hurts.
Look
what he's doing every year. He's already got 15,000 passing yards.
Yeah,
in 5 seasons. Bro, he's don't sleep. He put 6, 7, 8 more seasons ago. Where's he at? Someone's at $40,000.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, he's in a great situation.
Saquon is going to really help him out if he can stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, he's going to help him out.
I mean, he has a line now. I think he's definitely going to stay healthy because, like I said, the Giants. He could go nowhere.
Yeah, because they start looking at these players by errors. Mahomes is going to lead this era. If Hurts can put something else together, do a few more things, get some Pro Bowls, get some other accolades on his resume. He's up in there, people.
We all know Saquon was the real MVP.
Yeah. I still say Saquon should have got that record and ran in that week and put Eric Dickerson in the back seat.
Yeah, but I always feel like Eric Dickerson be doing something to the NFL to prevent that record to be broken.
He don't want nobody to break that joke.
I don't care what nobody says. He does.
That's gonna be the only thing they talk about for him, honestly, man.
That's it. I mean, there's nothing else he does. I don't know what he does. He does something that prevents Adrian Peterson from doing what he's supposed to do. and now Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, they both should have. Yeah, should have beat his record. Saquon for sure.
You know, I'm very excited that Sterling Sharp won the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it took him.
First game talk in the Hall of Fame, Yabo.
What's that?
First game talk in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Is it?
Yes.
True.
That's awesome. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. But yeah, Sterling Sharp actually my first autograph that I got on the action pack card was Sterling Sharp. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I just, you look at what the Hall of Fame is and who they got in there. I really think they just lacking receivers. I think they should start putting a lot of receivers. You're gonna see a lot of receivers' names over the next couple of years that they missed out on.
Well, it's disrespectful to Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt should have been in the Hall of Fame. It's disrespectful.
Like
you put in Isaac Bruce and walk away. You put in Marshall Faulk and walk away.
Right.
Like I said, what we doing?
Put in Devonta Smith. Roll Tide.
He might make it one day.
He's gonna make it.
He's a nice receiver.
He's gonna make it.
To be so small, he's durable.
Well, look, we see. Like I said, we saw what he did at Alabama. They finally got him a real quarterback in.
Oh.
And where is
you know what he's done with Jalen? Balling on him, bro.
What's Jacksonville's backup? What's his name?
Mac Jones. Yeah.
What is he gonna do?
I think he's chilling. They would listen to him in New England. They should have got him weapons in New England. They didn't do it. I think he's just chilling. He's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm back up. I mean, I'm gonna just make this $30 million a year and just have a 20-year. That's what he's gonna do.
Maybe he just reminds.
Go ahead, Yebo.
He just reminds me kind of like a Purdy, like a lot of folks, like, I don't know, saw highlights or their eye test was just off.
Yep.
But yeah, he's never been that dude to me. But
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Attitude stuff.
He ain't never been that dude to me.
He just didn't have those. Like I said, I think he could have flourished more if they would just give him weapons over there. That was it.
Amani, is that how you get weapons? Is you do the little to trick to people? Wasn't that Mac Jones?
Throw it over there.
He was doing some weird stuff.
But didn't they have a career defensive coordinator as an offensive coordinator his second year?
Yes.
That's weird. That's weird.
So, I'm just saying. Yeah, career defensive coordinator is your offensive coordinator.
Well, you know Belichick is leaving and you're going to be rebuilding. Did you invest in Mac Jones? No.
So what do you think about Drake May?
I think Drake May's going to look. I'm gonna say this. I'm very high on Drake May.
Is he a buy?
He's definitely a buy. At the end of the day, we still have to look at who the New England Patriots are, and if they finally get a team quite together, they can still make the playoffs and probably make that Super Bowl. Because at the end of the day, they still have the weakest conference or division. Brady made it through no problem. I mean, that was just the path that he has of that. That's the same path. So he can still, he can still make that jump if they just give him a team. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
Drake May's good.
I don't think Drake May is that dude, man.
Drake May's that dude.
I gotta see it.
I'm very high on Drake May.
Well, we know you have something tonight. So
I was gonna say we know you're high on something, and
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it is that Drake May.
Watch what I say.
Drake May path right there.
Like you high on Drake May like Aiden O'Connell?
Aiden O'Connell, my guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, man.
He on something. Big John. He on something.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah, Drake.
I'm down the street, bro. Share what's up in the cup.
Like I said, yeah, Drake May's that. I saw what he did at. Like I said, I saw what he did at North Carolina, and only thing that
This is North Carolina though. Who did he play?
Georgia Tech. He did play Georgia Tech.
We still
ain't gonna.
we not talking South Carolina when they were bad.
We're still talking about. I'm still talking about just a quarterback, not like where he played. We're just saying, because there's gonna be people coming out this year. That's gonna be like I'm high on Jackson Dart this year at Ole Miss. Not as like Cam and I think Cam and Shador for me is 1 and 2, but it's Jackson Dart after that. It's the Indiana quarterback. I'm high on him also this year coming out.
Okay,
it's interesting.
Okay,
we'll watch. We'll see.
Party out of Monty's house. Shit, whatever's in the juice. I'm gonna start slow.
I'm on.
And we all know it's like just all it is some 9.5 pH water.
He said left-handed water.
It ain't nothing for real.
Nah, I think
he just got some alkaline.
He might be drinking
some alkaline.
Loose off the goose, baby.
Michael Ham had a good comment. What do y'all think of Bo Nix?
Yo, shout out to Mike. I love Bo Nix.
What's up, Mike?
I love Bo Nix because Auburn did him wrong, and I love that he just rubbed it in. Anything that just make Auburn look foolish, I'm super down for.
Does he have some Case Keenum? Is he Case Keenum 2.0?
No, I think it's. Oh man, no.
You sure?
No.
You positive?
Let me think. No, he's a playmaker.
Okay.
He's
a Case Keenum in that guy.
He's a
I thought Case Keenum was a. I'm saying this to say I thought he was a good quarterback. He led teams. He did things. He's undersized. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix been balling, man.
Yeah. I think it's no. No, I think he could definitely win. Can he? I think the question is, can he get you to that point in the playoffs? I don't know. I don't.
He can throw the football.
I believe.
I don't know. I don't know what Denver's going for. New management and stuff. I don't.
But Bo Nix can throw the football.
Yeah, I like Bo Nix.
He doesn't put the ball in the air like Caleb Williams. He's throwing the football.
He can hit.
Yeah,
that's what he can. Yeah, he can definitely hit.
Yeah, I like some Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is nice, and also he has that chip on his shoulder too. So,
Auburn had a good one. Auburn had a good one,
but they didn't. They trashed him. Boy, it was.
Ran him out of Dodge.
I love it too.
You had to go to Oregon. Man.
I love it. Look what he did at Oregon. Look what he's doing in the league. I love it. I support it. I support all that. Anything to make Auburn look foolish and Tennessee look foolish, I'm down for that all day long.
Hey, I saw that question came from Michael Ham. He got cards and fishing. That's his hobby.
Yes.
Shout out to
so we got to get Michael Ham to come to Alabama and catch some bass.
Michael. Yeah, you definitely got to make that trip up here.
Michael down in Florida, right?
Michael Ham puts out very good content. If you check out his
yes, he does.
Page, very good.
Check him out.
Legend.
Yeah, I follow another fishing dude, Larry Milton. He be on YouTube fishing on the daily.
I'm supposed to be going deep sea fishing this year. My brother just retired from the Army, so we're gonna head down there. We'll head down to the Gulf and.
Man, that sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go.
Come on, we heading to the Gulf of Alabama.
Oh, y'all gonna have a
road tide.
Y'all gonna have a blast.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been wanting this.
I thought it was the Gulf of PSA.
They changed it again. Jeez Louise, PSA would do something like that.
But
Gabo,
it only got a PSA 9.5.
Gabo, you said Larry Melton, right?
Larry Melton, yeah.
I just found his page.
Yeah, I know him since before he was born, and yeah, man, I like what he does on the fishing tip.
All right, I'm gonna check him out.
I get me in the rod and reel. I'm gonna be on the lake. I want to get a boat too. I gotta get my updated license too. Listen. They ain't playing in Alabama. They got more power than the governor.
Hey,
Bro,
if you go hunting and
they
fishing
will
in Alabama,
pull up on
boy.
you.
I say on South Carolina too, but yeah, man, just
An
just
Alabama
have your
boy,
stuff legit.
please
Just have it
do.
ready.
Just stop at your local Walmart and literally what, $15?
They put you in jail. They put you in jail for 10 years. You think I'm lying? They is woo. Yeah, but we supposed to go deep fishing this year, so I can't wait for that.
Wear your life jacket.
Sounds like fun.
Life jacket. Go deep fishing. I ain't no life jacket.
Have you ever went deep sea fishing before?
Never did.
I went.
Can you swim?
I only went once, and I went in 20.
Big John.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
Listen, I can swim enough to stay alive in a pool. I'm wearing a life jacket. My friend got a boat when we go fish with him. I'm getting a life jacket. I can swim enough to stay alive.
Well, that's how I learned how to swim. Right there. Right there in the lake. Lake Martin, down in Alexander City.
I am a natural sinker. Like, I can't wade in water. I can't doggy paddle. I got to use every muscle to stay afloat.
That's how I feel too, Big John.
Bro, when I learned how to swim in high school, I was the only one in the pool struggling. Like, ain't no wading in the water around here. We swimming.
Oh, ain't no wade in the water.
If anybody needs swim lessons, hit me up. I got you. Over a decade in the business.
Yeah, Jerry legit, but Jerry, I still can't float.
I can't float. Okay, how much relaxed I am? I am.
I can't float.
Can't swim at all.
Yeah. That's right. Y'all in the air. Helmet water.
Hey, did you guys see in the comments it says with the goal for PSA, it's an interesting play because now it opens up black label PSA 10s.
See?
Let's go. Yeah, let's get some of the black label 10s. Damn PSA.
Is it the braids?
That's funny.
It's not what it says.
Is it the braids?
It's been a pleasure having you all on.
Oh, it was great.
It's a good time always.
It's always a movie.
So again, let's plug our stuff. So me and FD be back here tomorrow.
Yeah. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
So we're catching you guys.
Yeah, every Wednesday, 6 a.m. Central Time, the Quiet Car Podcast. Every Wednesday we post that. We got the Jerry Petrie Show Thursdays, and then we just made a new Friday Flips every Friday, like Friday afternoons. We got that also. We also do the Auction Your Way live every Sunday. We gotta do like the last minute of Fanatic collects. We do that right there, and we do Whatnot Wednesdays every Wednesday, but or we'll do like a Pokemon like TCG Pocket Wednesday also. But like I said, we're everywhere too. We're on Apple
Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Twitch,
TikTok,
X,
Red Note,
Instagram, Blue Sky. Yeah,
when does the F1 podcast pop back up?
So it's going to be matter of fact. Speaking of that, so we do Monday Vibes also every Monday after every race. We're doing a special event in Washington D.C. March 16th. The March 16th, 17th is the first race. Is going to be in Australia, but we're going to be at the F1 arcade in D.C. We're trying to do a special event for the first race that Sunday. So catch us there. If you're in DC area, come on out. F1 arcade. But F1, it's gonna be out. It's Monday after every race.
Hey, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be at the Huntsville shows, right?
Yep.
As well, right?
March 1st. That's our next show that we're gonna be together at. It's gonna
Pull
be a
up on us.
show. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on a huge kind of trade night battle. Because the last trade night we did, we had wrestling.
That was so fun.
That was sick.
We literally had live wrestling.
We had live wrestling at trade night.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How did that go?
Oh my god!
It was
How
insane.
did that go? Oh
it was insane. First off, there was a crowd of at least 150 people just sitting there watching, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like 15, 20 tables deep in the back, and everybody's just trading cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And like you're sitting there doing a deal, and some girl's getting choke slammed from like the top rope by some other chick. Like it's just crazy.
And then on top of that, we had like a Royal Rumble.
Throat slamming the one
at
chick.
the end. We had this like Royal Rumble type thing at the end, and that was just insane.
It was crazy.
It was insane. So shout out to New South Wrestling for put that on. Drama, I'll tell you that. And then when old girl came out,
oh boy,
shoot, we got on the table. We was trying to get into the match.
Some milk,
man. We was trying to get into the look. Shoot, I was trying to get put through the ring. I tell you that off the top rope. Boy, I was trying to make Mysterio. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Monty is not just talking shit. Literally up on the tables and the chairs. Shout
out to Dale, man. We was in that thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Only on his finest.
We was up in that thing. They didn't know how to react. It was like, who this? Listen, we was shoot. We was cheering.
You drinking on the same drink you drinking tonight?
That left-handed water, baby.
The alkaline 9.5.
We up in that thing, man. Shout out to New South, man.
ABV 45, baby.
That was great. Yeah, that was a great time. That had to be probably the best trade night. I mean, we went to a lot of trade nights. That had to be probably the best trade night we ever been to.
Nothing like a little wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't know what it was going to be about, but boy, it was, it was definitely fun. And like I said, especially when they brought it out outside the ring, and it was like, we was fighting over close to us. We was like, oh yeah, we finna hop in.
Tom Kilbo.
Tiger Sim. Shout out to Dale. We was trying to tell you, boy, we was about to go up in that ring. Get him a real show.
Old Jangle Egg.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Shout out Dale.
All right, Jonathan, it's been nice.
Yeah, it's been great, man. Thank you all for
appreciate y'all.
Thanks for everyone in the comment section. You could be anywhere you choose to be here. We got the Quiet Car Podcast on here. Jerry, Imani, Yabo. Appreciate you all.
Oh yeah, shout out to Connect Collect also.
Yeah.
The finest way to display your collectibles. You can wear it on your neck. You can prop it up on your desk, your table.
Yeah.
You can display your Funkos, anything, everything. We've got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, go have to introduce you to Mo, the other side of Connect Collect.
Yeah, well, that's a future episode going on.
Yeah, it'd be a good story. Never in the hobby, and here he finds himself in the center. So yes. So one day FD and Big John.
Yeah, we have
to do that too.
Yeah.
We'll book it.
Yes, sir.
Been great. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
All right, brother.
To hell with Georgia.
That's right.
SEC against the world, baby.
All right, fellas.
Appreciate
y'all. Be easy.
Anytime.
Peace.
Yeah, peace.